All right, you guys. So salute to everybody tapping on in. Like, share, subscribe. Shouts out to the LDBC. Salute to A Weapons. He rap Life Music. And let's get into this video, man. Talk about situation with Shai Alexander. And again, they're up 2-0 in the series. And he is exposing all these Jokic fraud fanboys who have been running around here, running amok, acting a fool until he was good. I see the building. Running around here, acting up, acting a fool. You understand? And crying and complaining all this time, making videos, disparaging LeBron James and everything around LeBron James, but they do the same type of activity with Jokic. These guys do the same type of buffoonery with Nikola Jokic. These are the clowns who said last year, "Oh, well, he's got to win a championship. He's got to close the deal." That they said that last year, and Shai is inching forward closer to that every day, and then there's more and more hate. Oh well, Jokic should have won the MVP. Man, these dudes is clowns. Oh man, we don't have the team. Well, these dudes are clowns. Then Jokic throws his team under the bus. Oh no, we're not good enough. Obviously, no. You weren't good enough. Say you wasn't good enough. You didn't play well. He didn't say that. So I lost respect for Jokic. Jokic sitting up there making excuses on the stage. I lost respect for that bum. Point blank. Period. But I salute the shit. Then they say, oh, he's a free throw merchant. Shai, bro. Jokic shot more free throws than Shai, bro. That series, bro. What are you talking about? It's easy to ether these dudes, bro. They're easy to get ether, bro. Oh, well, Shai, all he does is no, he doesn't. Shai leads the league in scoring without free throws. You guys are clowns, man. It's disgusting the lengths you guys will go to. You understand? But like I said, I have y'all figured out. All you do is ran around
brother.
here. You cried about these LeBron fans all these years, and then y'all turn around and y'all turn around and do this type of foolishness. Mook, what's up, boy? Y'all turn around and do this. It's not about Jokic. It's not about me not liking Jokic, Trayvon Johnson. Get off your knees. This is about me not respecting any of his fans. This is about Jokic not taking responsibility for his bad play. Talking about the team ain't good enough to win a championship, but he played like shit. Point blank period. The man shot 40-some% from the field for the series when he's damn near 60% in the season. His numbers took a dip from the regular season. He almost went down 5 points per game on his average in the postseason. What are you talking about? He gets criticism too. He don't walk on water. He ain't turn water into wine. And then his followers, the most delusional people on planet Earth, they run around here always criticizing LeBron James and all LeBron fans, and they act just like LeBron fans. Go ahead, James, you got it.
Yeah, man. Salute everybody top and bottom.
Well, what's good, homie? You good, James? Hold on, y'all.
You,
Hey,
you, you
James,
got
yeah, I can hear you now. Go ahead.
y'all gotta love what the man brings to the table. He making his teammates better. He letting them shine first to keep them engaged in the game, involved in the game, however you want to put it. Because I can get mine off. My mid game is sick, so I can get to my spots and get off. The way they moving the ball, sharing the ball. Jokic need to take a playbook, a play out this man playbook because you have the piece to get it done. One thing I noticed about their 2023 finals that they're not gonna give Jamal credit for nothing. And y'all know I've been calling this since the bubble, since him and Mitchell was gone for 50 balls apiece twice. So when Jamal be on the ball and they run that high pick and roll, when he on the ball, the offense look more fluid because he can hit that mid range. He can stop, drop, and pull. Jokic too slow to even do anything. He just had a height. He had a body weight to bang up some of these dudes and hit all these one-legged fadeaway looking shots that make it look good like he know what he's doing. But Jamal is more fluid at the point guard position, running that pick and roll. It could have been something special if only they continued to do it that way. But after what I've seen the last two games, and I know it's home cooking, people gonna say, "Well, you got the series don't start till you lose at home." Nah, man. These people been doing that all year, bro. All year. That's why they had the best record. Shea averaged 30 again. This Shea second time getting 30 in the game. I seen Minnesota hold Jokic on the 31 of them games, and he had 30 all them games every time. He was in the second round and just played against Shea. He ain't have 30 every game.
James, the man got role players. Isaiah Hartenstein is a role player.
Yeah.
Lou Dort came from the G League.
And then he doing
Chet,
all
Chet,
this with them.
Chet is not an all star. He only played 32 games this season.
And you
Alex
mean to tell me he's
Caruso,
still in it? That's
Alex
crazy.
Caruso is a journeyman. He's been on multiple teams already in his career.
But this is the whole thing about that. Remember when Jamal Murray went out with that knee injury, Jokic couldn't even get out the second round, but he make
Hmm.
everybody better. See, that's what I'm saying, bro. Them dudes easy to eat it. And he, like you say, they worse than the role player plans now. These role player fans got Jokic fans that's doing the same stuff, bro. And I'm glad you called that out, but I've been said it. I promise you
Yeah,
I've been said it because I'm a
and
firm
I'm gonna say,
believer that team go as Jamal Murray go, not as Jokic
James,
go.
and I'm gonna say this because Moot just pulled up. I'm gonna say this. If that's I told what you call the other day. I said, bro, that's the biggest mistake the Clippers ever made was giving up that nigga for Paul George. Bro, the Clippers would have had multiple championships by now if they would have kept that nigga, bro.
Kawhi would have one for definitely. Because if you
Bro,
did
no,
that to
no, they would have had
Toronto,
two.
why
Wait, bro,
why why you
I
ain't
can
go over there?
argue. I can argue they would have had two if they'd have kept that nigga.
Bro, y'all looking at take you looking at hindsight, bro. Like it's the thing, bro. Like w- at the time, it made sense, but now it doesn't because we didn't know that nigga Shea was gonna play. We didn't know Shea was
Man,
gonna
they
turn
told
into an
you,
MVP player.
bro.
We
Hold
didn't know
on, the
Shea was
nigga he
gonna
was
turn
already
into one of the
averaging.
greatest
But hold on,
scorers we seen.
he was already averaging 20, and they was doing solid before Kawhi came over there. The team was right there, and he was younger than Paul George. He was up and coming, so he was averaging like what 20 something that year.
No, no, Shea was averaging like 10 points in his
No, no,
rookie
no, no,
year.
no, 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 no. Not I'm talking about the year right when Kawhi came.
Yeah, the year that Kawhi came, he averaged 10 points
No,
as a
no, that's
rookie.
not true, bro. That's not true, bro.
Yes, he did.
No, no, that's not true. That's not
This
true,
was his
homie.
rookie year. Kawhi
No, no,
came
no.
after his rookie year.
So Kawhi, hold on. Kawhi came after his what year?
After his rookie year.
Hold on. What year did Kawhi go to the Clippers?
2019.
2019 to 2020.
Oh, okay, okay, yeah, yeah. You right.
Yeah, that's when
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
when
But
he
what you call it had said that though. Doc Rivers was like, "Yo, I wanted to keep him, man," but Kawhi was like, "Hey, we got to get PG."
yeah. And Kawhi fucked up on that, bro. Like the problem is that the Clippers went all and out to get this nigga Kawhi Leonard with Paul George. Paul George came off an MVP season. Kawhi Leonard came off one of the best seasons of his career. So they
Hmm.
was like, you know what I'm saying? If we can if we can trade Shea and it can result into win a championship, y'all doing that trade 9 times out of 10. But the
Hmm.
problem is the Clippers lost that trade because at the end of the day, you end up eventually shipping Paul George out, and then at the end of the day, you ain't getting done with Kawhi Leonard and the Clippers, so you eventually lost that. And then look what the Thunder doing. Not only they're building something that's going to be sustainable in the future for them niggas to compete for championships, but then you got SGA turning to an MVP player, and he developed into like one of the best players we've seen. So it's like they lost his trade. They fucked up. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? Y'all keep on saying, and I'm seeing this a lot on the social media. They keep on saying that, oh my gosh, why would they do that and stuff like that? Yes, in hindsight, it looks terrible. But at that time, bro, anybody's doing that, bro. Anybody's doing that, bro.
Oh, Mookie, can I say something right quick? Because you
Go
do a
ahead,
great
gang.
job over there on your playback. Do that have
Mhm.
something to do with scouting and coaching? Because if you see potential in a player, like just say like a Jerry West, we know Kobe wasn't gonna just come out and drop 30, 30, 30, 30, but he seen potential. He seen his work ethic. Do y'all
Right.
blame that on a coaching and a scouting reports that damn man, how we went wrong with that?
Why you think OKC wanted Shea? They
See,
obviously
that's what
seen
I'm
something in
saying.
that nigga, right? You know what I'm saying? Um, Oh my gosh, man. It just sucks, man. I wish we had shape. But the problem is that like the thing is this nigga Kawhi Leonard. I'm gonna tell y'all about Kawhi. Kawhi fucked up the Clippers, bro. And the reason why he fucked up the Clippers, instead of just sitting there and saying, you know what, I seen what you did with Toronto. You basically led them to a deep postseason run with one leg without having any other superstars on your roster. Why could you do it with the Clippers? The Clippers was gonna eventually give you another star. See, this is the thing. Kawhi tried to go the KD route and try to get another superstar with him to go play with the Los Angeles Clippers, and it backfired on his ass, right? And then on top of that, load management throughout the season, and then on top of that, y'all eventually got put out in the bubble. Like it's a lot of things that came up against Kawhi. Kawhi could have should have stayed in Toronto, but the problem is that when he went to the Clippers, he wanted to play with another superstar, bro. And like I said, in the NBA, you need balance. You need depth. You know what I'm saying? You need lineup flexibility. You need all of that, bro. And like I said, the Clippers, that was fucked up when they did you know what I'm saying, just get rid of Shea. But this is what always happened with the Clippers, but they're a cursed franchise, man. It's what it is, man.
Hey,
But
Mook, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I gotta commend you, bro. You a changed man. Because when you first came on, Dada couldn't do no wrong. So this is my question to you. Uh, I'm glad the way you breaking it down and you see the game from far for what it's really worth.
right.
The big thing that you said when Kawhi went over there to Toronto, he didn't demolish the team. He didn't say I need another superstar. Nor when you saw
Mm,
the Golden State Warriors and the Clippers play without a superstar like a Kawhi or Paul George, and they would go 6 games with them with a baby Shea, like you say, he was averaging 10 points, whatever the case may be. That team took Golden State to 6 games without a superstar. So Kawhi should have been licking his chops like, oh man, they got something brewing, and then they young.
right.
You feel what I'm saying? I wanted him to take that same route and that same angle that he did to go to Toronto because that team was already built. And I was like, hold up, if them niggas took Golden State to 6 games, I don't think they need a person like me. I just whooped these people. You know what I mean? Type stuff. That's how I'm thinking. When he
They
left
needed another
Toronto,
creator.
huh?
They needed another creator. That's all they needed, bro. They needed a guy that can just get buckets, a superstar player. You develop the Shea under him. But the problem is that Kawhi knew. I think I'm gonna tell y'all something. Let everybody know. Kawhi knew Shea was gonna be a problem. The problem is, and Tiki mentioned that Doc Rivers situation. Doc basically told Kawhi that Shea is gonna develop. Shea is nice. He's gonna develop to a star player. But the problem is Kawhi was like, how long do you think that's gonna take? And that's when like the conversation where the Clippers was talking about moving Shea for Paul George. But the problem is just like you should have already knew that this nigga Paul George is a secondary option. He's just not a winning player, bro. He's just not impactful like he is. So it's like, I know it's like in hindsight, the Clippers want to get two MVP caliber players, but it's like, man, it's like, damn, you ain't never think that Shea gonna do it. Now the Oklahoma City Thunder got your picks. Not only top of that, James, bro, they got their picks that the Clippers traded away for them niggas to get Jade up in chat,
That's facts.
right?
I ain't think about it like that. That's when they went got them two dudes. I feel you. I
Right,
got you. I see where
right.
you're going.
But this is the thing. I want to speak on this Jokic shit, man. See, this is the thing, bro. And this is why I think Jokic fans has turned into LeBron fans, bro. Like
Preach.
they just like LeBron fans, bro. It don't make no sense. Like, but then they racist with it. You hear me? Like they a little racist with it, man. So this is the thing. When Jokic plays like shit and he's dropping in the playoffs, right? And he has 3 straight games where he has below 50% true shooting percentage, and he's not abusing smaller matchups, allowing them niggas to front his ass in a post and stuff like that. Not and then being a liability defensively. They want to sit there and blame Russell Westbrook. They want to sit there and blame Jamal Murray. They want to sit there and blame Michael Porter Jr. All these other niggas, right? But not sit there and hold the guy that y'all sitting there and had comparisons of sitting there saying this nigga a top 3 player all time offensively. He's had the best season we've seen since Wilt or Jordan, right? Put him in these all time conversations, but then it's like you're not trying to give him that slander when he's not playing bad. You know what I'm saying? To who's giving all the praise deserve all the blame. That's how I think about it. You know what I'm saying? And there's games that he didn't play bad. Like, bro, y'all sitting there and said a nigga better than Shaq. Bro, we seen this nigga get clamped up by Alex Caruso in the post. They're fronting him on his right elbow. They crowd everything on the backside. Where's you as a 7-footer to sit there and say, you know what, let me move you out the way. Let me put you on my backside and let's go establish position, right? Where was you? You scored 3 points in the second half of the fucking game. 3 fucking points. 9 field goal attempts in a game 7. But then y'all niggas
That
still
was
want to
mind
sit there and
boggling.
say that this man is the best player in the world when you literally a layup line around the basket, bro. The fucking Denver Nuggets had to play all types of hybrid zones, 2-3. matchup zone principles. You know what I'm saying? They was playing everything to stop Shea because your ass can't defend around the rim, right? It's about time to hold this nigga accountable, bro. Like y'all niggas sit there and think this man, Nikola Jokic, is the best player in the world. The nigga got put out back-to-back game sevens where he just severely underperformed to his standard. Meanwhile, we looking at a nigga like SGA, who's the best player in the world, who leading a team who is very young. SGA oversteed expectations, bro. Nobody in the 2023-2024 season thought that the Thunder would be the number one seed. And nobody thought that the 2024 to 2025 Thunder would be a historical team. Come on, man. And he's doing it with a bunch of young guys. He has to do it. Shea is not sitting there and say, okay, front office, let's trade J-Dub, let's trade Caruso, let's trade Hardison, and let's go get some superstars. Nigga, he sat there and said, nigga, despite what's that nigga? Chet missing majority of the season, Hardison missing games, Caruso missing games, Lou Dort missing games. Let me go sit there and still have the fundamentals defensively. Let me go sit there and still anchor a top 10 offense in the NBA. Let me go sit there and use my scoring gravity and my advantages that I create on ball to make my teammates better. That's what the fuck he did, James. And these niggas not gonna sit there and give this nigga praise. These niggas wanna sit there and talk about fucking free throws, nigga. You wanna sit there and discredit a nigga because of free throws. Nigga, if you a great scorer and you know things about basketball, when you drive the ball to the basketball, you putting pressure on the rim. When you look at SGA and how he's great at playing through gaps, how he's crafty, how he's the herky jerkies, the spin, the right step foot turnaround fadeaway, bro. I mean, those things, he's very a hard thing to stop. And this is why Minnesota's having problems right now stopping the OKC offense, is because if they play zone, they know how to bust the zone, and they play man, where SGA is one of the best at, you know, create separation off the dribble and just putting defenders in jail. But it's the thing, y'all niggas don't want to talk nothing about that. Basketball's played two ways, motherfucker. It's play offense and defense. Two ways which impact the game of fucking winning, nigga. Real talk. One nigga's a liability, and another nigga is floor raising a historical defense while being one of the better shot blocking guards in the fucking league. Have some fucking dignity, nigga. Go ahead, James.
Yeah, I can't say it. Boy, you just did a whole lot. So all that I could pick it back off what you just said is stay the process, man. Don't cheat the system. And I feel like that lit a fire up under shade because you hear the Jokic's, you hear the commentators, before the Jokic fans, you hear the commentators. Real killers thrive off stuff like that. Oh, you say I can't do this? Well, I'm gonna do it better. Watch next
Right.
game. You feel what I'm saying? And for this dude to go out there and drop 230 ball, just go back and look at that Denver series, bro. They had defenders out there that could have minimized what he was doing, but like you say, the gravity, he getting to his spots. He knowing how to create foul opportunities for himself because he attacking the paint. He not just settling for jumpers and shooting himself out the game with threes all day. The dude footwork is better than what people give him credit for. Jokic is a solid player. Don't get it twisted. But look at the competition he gone against. There's not that many fives and big fours in the league that for him to be getting talked about like that. The five position is dead. Like ain't no fives. So when you look at the competition that SGA going against, well, the ones, the twos, the threes, and some maybe fours, because you're going to switch. It's a positionless league. They play small ball. He have the harder defenders that he got to go against, and he's still cooking every last one of them. Every last one of them. You dig what I'm saying? So I like at some point, bro, you just got to use the eye test. Forget the numbers. Throw that out the window. Everybody want to talk about the triple doubles. This is what I will say. When Jamal Murray got hurt, he lost in the second round. He got bounced out the second round this year. The year before that, the dude came and get out the second round when Jamal Murray don't get featured the right way. Because we all know who the catalyst of that team. We all know who hit the big shots when the game on the line. Mr. Clutch. Jamal Murray is clutch to me. He showed you that time and time again. You understand? When you need him to drop and y'all feature him more, the boy get in his bag. He could dribble. He could get. He basically do the same stuff Shai do, but he don't have the ball like Shai because you got Jokic in the way. Then you have Aaron Gordon you have to worry about. Then you got to feed Michael Porter Jr. Even when they had the Doodle Brown, Jeff Greens, and KCP, the team was built all around for success. But for some reason, Jokic can't win. He just can't do it. Why he only got one finals appearance? And they beat my team, Miami, but come on, man. Django was doing some stuff that nobody expect him to do. So at the end of the day, if he would have went against real competition, how we know they would have won that championship? That's why he can't get back. So all this Jokic hype, and y'all be trying to cremate his teammates. Y'all fire Mike Malone and all this and that, bro. That was wrong, bro. That was wrong. How you fire a championship head coach because of this dude? Like they said, though, Mookie, is a players' league. So when you have a player that's doing this and doing that, you can stop a lot of that stuff, man. I like this coach. You did. Don't fire him. He not the
Right.
problem. It's us. But none of these players take accountability no more. They always like in our era, the superstars took the brunt of the heat. Now all of a sudden it's the role players. The role players take all the blame. Superstars just ice skate on to the next and don't get no criticism like y'all say. That's what the topic is about. What I like about Shea is, bro, he learned, he developed, and he didn't run from that smoke. He could have packed it up, man. Y'all traded me over here for this, and boom. They won 24 games, and as you can see, it just kept going higher and higher. The best record the last 2 years, top dog in scoring the last 2 years. Man, we watching something special, bro. And I hope they find a way to keep that team together. I don't know if Shea got his money, who gonna get paid first, but they should be talking about that right now, bro. Look, we got something brewing, like Folgers in your cup, and we need to keep this thing going, bro, because the league need to get back on that type of time. Because Sam Preston, man, salute to you, bro. I ain't know you was that good at GM, but I seen it with KD, Russ, and Harden, but now you done did it again. That's the new Jerry West, man. That's the new Jerry West. The man know how to dissect talent. Like you said, Mookie, that one thing caught my mind. You said, well, Sam Presti saw it. That's why I asked you that question. We don't have a lot of good coaches. We're recycling the same trash coaches over and over, and y'all know it. So where the scouting reports at? Who doing these scouting papers and going to the head coach and say, look, man, this dude got potential. If we could do this, we could do that. We can be here in a couple of years. Sometimes it takes time to build a championship roster. You ain't going to just skip the process and go right then and there. Look how many times y'all got beat. Look how many times all these other players had to take their process. Even when Shaq left Kobe had to revamp that team. And then when he finally revamped and they gave him a little help and put certain pieces around him, he went on another 3-peat. That's all I'm saying. Like, look what Golden State did. Mark Jackson, man, it's the best shooting back court that y'all gonna ever see. The boys went to 4-5 finals in a row, went 3-2 in that span. That's a winning record to me. Now, the Raymond situation and them blowed it all up. He running people and all that, punching people. Now, that's a story for another day. I just love what I see in OKC, and it remind me of the old school, bro. Do it the right way, and you're going to get your blessings, man. We could go on and on about this dude, Shea, bro. I just don't see nobody, like, really putting up the number. Even if you put up the numbers, like you say, Mook is both sides of the ball. He's a better defender than Jokic. You understand? I don't know why they ignore the fact of that, but they just want to say here free throw moves. Man, the dude played defense, man. The dude played defense. And
Right.
then he was in foul trouble yesterday. Look how crazy Minnesota was. Instead of y'all trying to get him that 6 foul, y'all ran from that. The third quarter gonna be the detriment to Minnesota, and Shea and them see that. Now, a lot of people say, man, the playoffs don't start till you lose at home. Boy, this might be a 4-1 or a 4-0 sweep if Minnesota, because Minnesota's the second time we've seen him play like this, and still took 9 threes. He averaged 10. He did go off. He
Yeah,
was more attacking.
schematically, I just don't think Minnesota has enough to compete with OKC. OKC,
I said that.
yeah, I said like OKC right now is in a conversation of like having a historical defense. I'm gonna wait until they face an elite offense. I think they would be bad like against Indiana. They're gonna be better tested in the finals. That's another conversation. But going back to this story, like, bro, um a high margin of error. Like, you know what I'm saying? You hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. I'm here. You can hear me, Mook. I'm here. Keep cooking.
Yo, you hear me?
Yeah.
All right, my bad. Like I said there and said, man, this series looks very, very shaky for Minnesota because OKC just way too good, bro. They're one of the best defense ever. SGA is basically operating at a completely different level from everybody else, bro. Like the way that he's executing in the half court. Um, like if you look at their historic turnover margin, transitional margins as well, like being able to get deflections, being able to get steals. When we looking at the like what they're doing defensively, like they're probably one of the best defensive playmaking teams ever. And that means that getting steals, getting in gaps when they drive the ball to the basket, being able to swap the ball, you know what I'm saying, and just be able to create turnovers from points, and that's being able to execute in transition. Bro, Minnesota literally ran that 2-3 zone in the whole third quarter, and OKC just busted it open. They ran it in the second quarter, and they put Caruso in the dunker spot. They used the guard screens, make Caruso flash in the dunker, which is the like weakness of the 2-3 zone defense, and they would just completely just executing both times. They scored on every single times. And then like in the third quarter, they ran it a lot, and OKC scored. They was like 10 for 18 when they ran that zone defense. So it's just a high level on what they're operating, what they're doing. And just when you have Shea playing like this, bro, like I'm not gonna lie, bro. And then this is the thing too. Rudy Gobert, I sat there and said this before the series. I said, if they make Rudy Gobert unplayable, bro, this will be a 4 to 5 game series. And right now they're making him unplayable. This nigga is that trash offensively. He cannot view smaller matchups. He got some of the worst hands. Like you can't run pick and roll with him because he's not really a good roller, right? Because he's slow footed. I mean, it's just a lot of things that they have, and then they just ran a ant-centric offense yesterday. They didn't get Randall involved. Ant-Man was just playing faster, trying to get into the teeth of the defense. You know what I'm saying? But it's just not enough, man, because Ant-Man struggled for the three-point line. Minnesota's struggled from the three-point line. And if they can't hit fucking threes, is a wrap. But they did went to something, James, in that late fourth quarter where they tried to, like, go smaller by taking Randall and Rudy out. And I'm not going to lie, the spacing looked much better than it was.
I seen
Then
that. I
again,
seen that.
but then again, you're giving up something when you're allowing, OKC to just live and feast at the paint because you small. But I'm just telling you this, bro. If they want to have a chance at this series, go small. And like I said, you can't let OKC speed you up, and you can't turn over the ball, bro. Ant-Man just turn over the ball. Everybody just turn over the ball like that. Rudy turn over the ball. Everybody turn. Take Rudy Gobert out the starting lineup, and let's fucking start executing basketball, and let's go small, bro.
Hey, let me ask you a question since you said that, because I hear a lot of people say that, but then that they're gonna take a hit to their bench. Where they scoring from gonna come off the bench, because if you put Nas Reed in there, you go small, you taking points off your bench points. So who would they be able to put up in there to make up for that bench scoring if you go small? Because half of your bench players is the small ball lineup, like the DiVincenzo's, the Nas Reeds. So if you do go small, where your bench scoring gonna come from? So either way, I think they jacked up. Like I ain't no way they can get around this, bro. They about to get smoked like a pack of Coors Camel 9 filter. Soldier Slim down, and I don't see them making no adjustments. Like you say, Rudy Gobert is unplayable. This is my thing. After seeing what you did, I know it's the Lakers. Rudy Gobert went for 27 and 24. Why you think they can't use him in that form of fashion in this series? Now, I heard what you say, and I agree with everything as far as the pin downs, pick and rolls. He got bad footwork. He's slow-footed, but get him closer to the basket. Like, just have him hanging around that basket, because if Anthony Edwards could get in the paint, and DiVincenzo, whoever you got behind the ball, that should be just easy lives. Rudy Gobert should be at least 18 and 10 in this series. I'm just being honest, bro. We done seen it with Donovan Mitchell, but like you say, he have off games. They don't know how to use them consistently. They don't know what they're doing, or whether that's coaching or whether that's schemes. I can't tell you what it is, but I done seen him have breakout games where if y'all use him in that way every game and just play y'all game like y'all know how, I don't see why Rudy Gobert is unplayable, because you need that 7-footer. The way OKC attacked Shai was hitting left-handed and ones. Then you got other people getting in the paint. Chet was killing them. Like, come on, bro. You need somebody to defend that paint at some point. And if Rudy Gobert not gonna be player, they still got Hartenstein and Chet that could dominate the paint on the other end. So who you gonna have to stop them too? Now we looking at Chet going from 18, 19 possible to like 24 and 12. Like that's a big difference, bro. That's a huge difference. And I just think it come down to coaching at the end of the day. I don't think Finch is a bad coach, but OKC just coaches know how to put his players in position to win. Game one that made me realize that because Shai was 2 for 8 in the first half. He was struggling, but he let all the other players stay in rhythm. He was feeding them. The way the ball moved, like you say, how he attacked the paint, get to his spots, making the right pass, making the right bounce play, backdoor cuts. That stuff add up, bro. And I don't see how they gonna be able to go small, lose their bench going small. Which you gonna put Rudy Gobert off the bench and hope he get you 18 and 10 off the bench. Who else they got to come off the bench if you go small, Mook, is the real question. So I think they're in a lose-lose situation. They need to go get more people. If you say Randle not play, this is the first time I've seen Randle struggle in these playoffs. You know why? Defense. Defense still win championships, y'all. OKC was top 5 in defense in the regular season, and they number 1 in defense. For my acknowledgement, these the number 1 and number 2 defensive teams in the playoffs. 1 and 2. OKC number 1, Minnesota number 2 for my understanding. So I don't know why it's not working. I don't know why. I can't wrap my head around it for the life of me. And I do like the players in Minnesota have. It's just that they take too many threes. And if you're not hitting your threes, that's start transition bucket. You catch that thing, OKC gonna run. Like you say, turnovers. At one point I was watching that game, Minnesota had 11 turnovers in the first half. I mean, it was the third quarter at that time, I think, because that's when I really clicked it on because I had just woke up. I forgot the game was coming on. It was 11-4 turnovers. Minnesota had 11. OKC only had 4. When they tried to throw that thing I think that was Julius Randle in the post, and J-Dub come around and did the Jordan slap down, started another fast break. That's 2 more points. Like, man, I don't know how they're going to do it, Mookie. I'm sorry, bro. And I like Ant-Man. This the growing pains he going to have to go through right here. Now, whether he gonna run and go to a bigger market, need more help doing it, they better do something. They better do something because right now it ain't looking good. It's not. And that's the crazy part about it. This team is so young. OKC got puppies, bro. Y'all talking about big dogs. These is really puppies out here. These ain't developed yet. They barely walking and they doing this type of stuff. 60 plus wins. Come on, man. That's not no fluke back-to-back years. Number 1 in your conference. You know how hard the West is? They call it the Wild Wild West for a reason. The West has always been hard, more competitive than the East. No disrespect to the East. But you got young dudes leading this tribe over here. You understand? And I like what I see, bro. It's just mind-boggling to see Minnesota struggle in the facet that they are struggling in after seeing what they did the first 2 rounds. You know what I mean? And I know Steph Curry was hurt, but I think they was going to win that series anyway, to be honest with you. Steph could have been healthy. It don't make a difference. Minnesota just was locked in. They felt that loss last year against Luka. Ant-Man was on a revenge tour. He did get his revenge off a lot of people he lost to. Now you're going up against some real hungry young fellas, and I'm talking about they developing as they go. They know how to play basketball, real X's and O's. They play inside out. They go outside in, whatever it takes. They're not just. At one point, they was like, man, OKC shooting poorly from the 3, and they still up by 7. I was just listening. I'm like, hold up. They done only made 4 3-pointers, and they still up by 7 compared to when Minnesota was hiding game 1 in the first half, and it was only up by 4. That's the difference. So defense, that has a lot to do with defense. They switched it up. They didn't stay stagnant. And Man Down made a good point, too, because he was like, seemed like OKC the only one could make adjustment on the fly, like when they went down big to Memphis and they came back and beat them. That's playing team ball. That's trusting your teammates. That's trusting your coaching to put you in good positions to close and get back in some of these games. And those dudes just hungry right now. I think they're more hungry than any team left in the playoffs. I like what Indiana doing. I was wrong about the Knicks. About the Cavs. I take my lick. Boxers get hit, but I'm still win the fight at the end of the day. Understand? So I just don't see what another team can do to match that firepower and the defensive intensity. Caruso, big pickup, championship caliber player. You understand? I'm like, dog, this team is prime right now. It'll be a real big disappointment if they don't win. It's gonna take something drastic to happen for us, an injury, and I hope nobody don't get injured. These last 4 teams has been healthy going down the stretch. That's why we're getting good playoff basketball, and I understand that. But bar injury, I don't see nobody beating this team, man. You could go to Indiana, you could go to New York, and you see what Minnesota doing. They'd already wiped out the champions, supposedly the real MVP of this era, because we starting a whole new era now. Jokic done won what, 3 out of the last, this 2005, he done won 3 already. So he's supposed to be the face of this era. But Shai taking that. Shai ain't worrying about that. The more you steal an MVP from me, the more light a fire up under Shai. And that boy is cooking. When I tell you gumbo pot, crawfish ball, crawfish season, Sunday dinner cooking by Big Mama house, everybody come from church, wash their hands, sit together at the table, pray. That's what they doing. They this team is more together than any team that I've seen in a while, bro. And I seen a lot of teams that could have had this going, but you know what the problem is? If they lose this year, they feel the need. I gotta make trades. I gotta bust it up. I want to win right now, man. Good food, man. Take time. You ain't just about to cook no red beans in no microwave and talking about I got some red beans, cornbread, and fried chicken. You ain't about to cook no chicken in no microwave and talking about, oh, yeah, I got some fried chicken fresh off the press. This the best fried chicken in the city. Well, hold up. First of all, how you cook that chicken in the microwave or in the short? No, on the grease. Some people call it short. We call it grease. But I'm saying, how you got this chicken not even seasoned? The crust all brown and you don't know how to change the grease. Like you need fresh grease when you cooking good food. Everything have to be fresh. Throw that stuff away, man. Stop reusing the same old stuff. And J Dub, man, salute to you, bro. I ain't know that dude was that good, bro. That dude really good, and he good on defense. He gets steals. He help defense. Like defense. We ain't seeing this type of defense in a minute, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Name a team that played defense. I'm talking about as far as a team. I ain't talking about one dude anchoring it. Y'all sending him to the help, to the best player on the defensive end of your team. All them dudes lock in. From Isaiah Joe, whatever his name is, to both of the Williams, to Caruso. I'm just saying, like, this team is just poised. Like, if they could keep their composure and not get that big head. Now you're going to Minnesota. Minnesota's a good home team. Down the stretch, they was one of the hottest teams, down the stretch that got themselves back into the mix of the fold. You understand? So they had their struggles in the beginning with the trade, and they had to get acclimated with Julius Randle, and him and Ant-Man got to learn how to play off each other. Fine and dandy, man. It's cool. Just the first year we seen Julius Randle healthy, but this the first time I seen him struggling in the playoffs this year too. Because since the playoffs started, he been like a 20-9, 20-7 guy. He been more aggressive. Yesterday, they shut the water off. Like them dudes escaped from New Orleans prison when they shut the water off. And he couldn't do nothing. Then, like you said, Mookie, he was unplayable in the second half, damn near the full quarter. If your second best player that you got over there to help Ant-Man was playing the full quarter, what are we talking about? That's why I say what I say, man. I think it's 4-1, 4-0 easy. If OKC could play like this the rest of the season, I don't think Minnesota going to win the game. Now, ain't going to go off. He gonna get his numbers. They hear us, bro. They hear us. I know they do. They steal our stuff, everything, bring it to the mainstream. You feel me? So I know they hear us. I just want to see what the adjustment's gonna be now. You down 2-0. You couldn't steal a game at home. Normally, great teams know how to steal a game. Indiana showed you that. You know what I'm saying? The Knicks did it against Boston. When Boston just come off a championship, they got a championship caliber roster. I'm not saying Knicks is the world beater, but I'm saying they stole home court advantage. So when you able to steal home court advantage and get to your spots and get to the foul line, everything is just working well. You have that belief. I'm proud of OKC, bro. Now we getting back to good basketball. All the old heads is getting out the league. They're running them off the floor. These young teams, like I've been told y'all, they hyenas. They're not scared of these old lions and tigers and bears. And they rolling with the punches, man. Boxers don't get hit. I ain't never seen a boxer get in the ring and don't get hit, whether they win or lose. Like this is a combat sport. How can you stop this run when I'm coming at you? How can I stop your run? Well, I bet you I'm gonna stop you more than you stop mine because it's fundamentally sound over here, and we play more team ball. They go as and go. When it's passive, you know they're gonna lose. When Ant be aggressive and he getting in the paint, Pastor brought up a good point. Ant need to be around 25, 9, and 8, 25, 10, and 11. Like, you can average a triple-double. They're going to have to collapse on you because of your first step and how you would get in the paint. And do some great things when you go downhill. Ant could use his mid-range a little bit more. 9 threes, going 1 for 9 last night. Come on, bro. If I'd have went 0 for 4, I'm not shooting no threes. Goddamn a three. I'm playing my game now. I'm putting the pressure on the referee to make these calls like y'all giving to Shai, because I'm an upcoming superstar, all-star as well. So I gotta be aggressive, and I don't see that in every game. Sometimes he get lackadaisical. Sometimes he don't come out focused, laser focused. And the further you get in the playoffs, that's the sharp that laser gotta be. You can have a laser on that gun, but if the caliber is not lined up right, you ain't gonna hit nothing. You gotta line that thing up right. You can't just put a beam on that thing and expect, oh, it's ready to go. No, you gotta calibrate that thing and line it up right, and make sure you hit your target. You hit nigga in the leg, I'm going for all headshots though when I put mine on there. So what I'm saying is that's what I see in OKC. That these people is on just taking the basketball world to another height, and I think for years to come, they need to find a way to keep the core. You're gonna lose role players. People gonna leave for their money. But if they could keep the core of that team together, all the draft picks they got off the Clippers and off this one and off that one, they could still hit and build. The younger, the better. I never was a firm believer just breaking up a young core to go get somebody that's old, trying to help them get a ring, because they had their own team once before. They done made it to the finals and lost, however they lost. So what makes you think you're going to come over and help me? And I'm losing all my depth. I'm giving up all my future just to get one ring? No, I ain't doing that. When I got a chance to compete in years to come, to keep myself in the talks of winning and winning and winning and winning, I hope they don't trade none of them dudes. I know they're going to keep Shai for sure, but J-Dub, if you're listening, Chet, if you're listening, man, y'all better talk right now, man. Y'all better get that stuff together. I'm a firm believer, man. I don't care who get paid. I play the game because I love it. We're going to get the money regardless, especially if we win the championships. They're going to have to pay us. Somebody going to have to take a pay cut like a Tim Duncan. You don't think Tim Duncan deserved way more money that he had, that he was making? He chose not to keep a championship roster built around him. You think what I'm saying? So they got a lot to talk about. They have a lot to work on. You understand? And I just don't see nobody really competing with them. Now, Indiana do remind me of a OKC, but I don't think Halliburton is on SGA level. Halliburton they do have a solid team, but they're in the East. You know what I mean? So I don't think the East is that. They're not weak like back then. They have revamped a little bit with the Cavs, the Knicks, the Pacers, the Bostons, and all this and that. Milwaukee took a little hit here and there, but they still relevant. You got more teams now that you can still go against the. And after seeing what Indiana did Milwaukee, though, I was like, whoa, that team ain't scared of nobody, and they young. You got no namers over there, really. Miles Turner stayed the grind. You know how long they've been trying to trade this dude, put him in trade talks, and this dude stood there and took the bumps and bruises. Now look where they're at. Back in the Eastern Conference Finals again. They're on the right trajectory. And if I was Indiana, I wouldn't mess with nothing either. Like, I just keep adding to it, man. Like, a lot of these players don't understand that neither. You can't keep running from the grind, getting those cheap rings, and then you want us to put you in the top 10, top 5. That don't work like that with real people, bro. It just don't. So if you look at it from the bigger picture, we're on a collision course right now. We're on a collision course. Now, I can't wait to see how this New York and Indiana game 2 go, because New York blew that lead. They say Bronson choked. I had to work that night, so I couldn't watch the game. You know what I mean? So I was like, man, I was just watching the score on my phone. I could have watched the game because I do have it on my phone, but I had totally forgot about it, to be honest with you. So when I did look at it, it was too late. And I was like, I want to catch the end of the game. If I can't watch the whole game so I could dissect it, I want to talk about just one quarter, a quarter and a half. So I just was checking out the score, and New York was up big. How did they lose that game? I don't know. I wish I was a fly on the wall in that stadium so I can see. They hit on their pieces too for us, Fred. You got Miles Bridges, a championship caliber player. He went to the championship. You got Bronson, Western Conference player. He went to the Western Conference with Luka. You got Ananobi won a championship in Toronto. So you have championship caliber players on that team. How you lose a 14-point lead, bro? That's just mind boggling. People gonna try to kill Tibbs. He only going 7 deep. Tibbs been doing it since he came in the league. Tibbs been running his players down. So don't talk about it now. Y'all know how this man coach. That's his style. That's his system. Al Bundy, Archie Bunker is not going to change. That's why he always going home. So Rick Carlisle, championship caliber coach. He know how to put them dudes going 8, 9, 10 deep, just like OKC. That's what I really want to see, dog. Because if both of them teams gonna go 8, 9, 10 deep, well, that's gonna be a slugfest. That's gonna be a slugfest. I ain't think Indiana was that like far as veterans and leadership, but that goes to show you coaching matter. We always preach about coaching on this channel. Look how Rick Carlisle got that young team playing. He got them believing. He put them in right positions. He put them in the right strengths when it's trying to insert certain players in the game. You ain't cooking, sit down, man. We go 10 deep over here. Let me know when you get your mind right. Get your a sip of Gatorade or some water. Stay focused. I'm going to put you back in, but I need to see you focused. If I look down that line and I see you slumped over and because I pulled you out and you're not in tune, I'm not putting you back in. I'm trying to win. You understand? So that's what I do see in Indiana as far as the coaching aspect of it. And like I said, his coaching ability, the dude won what? A championship already? Man, you can't make this stuff up. You can't make this stuff up, bro. I don't know why they keep praising Jokic. Like, you notice they always praise losers. Like, this era just losers, losers, losers. And because he averaged a triple double. We need help. Where the boy got number help over there? You mean tell me Jamal Murray ain't no help? Aaron Gordon ain't no help? Stop it, man. I think Michael Porter Jr. could average way more points. Y'all made him a spot up 3-point shooter. I think he way more than a spot up three. You act like the man can't create for himself, take people off the dribble. And if he can't, how he gonna learn when you ain't trying to implement that in this offense because he got to stand over there? If I was Michael Porter Jr., I want out. Just bottom line. I'm just being honest. I would want out. I want this stuff. I won't get my touches. I won't be able to go hard. I won't play ball. Y'all just want me to help this dude and be his bailout. That's why his shot's not far. Some people say his shoulder hurt. Man, injury is part of the game. I won't hear that. We seen a lot of people hurt. We seen a lot of people still go down and put up great numbers. If you hurt, you got to do other things to get your buckets. That let me know y'all don't work on y'all game. Y'all bag ain't that big. Because if you only do one thing because of injury and that's limited you from being a good player, man, come on, bro. What are we talking about here? We not about to sit here and act like these young teams, like an Indiana, the Thunder, is not making no real noise, bro. That's bogus. I know they is. You see what they doing? They making noise. It's just that y'all don't like the style of play. Y'all like that one man arm and stuff. Y'all like to give credit to one person all the time. And I don't think that's right, bro. Them dudes go out there and lace it up just like them old heads. Just like them dudes shooting the system. But for some reason, they don't want to give them dudes no props. Y'all ain't gonna give them no props though. I gotta see what the chat talk about, man. Salute everybody in the chat. I'm about to plug my stuff up so I can see what the comments saying, bro. Salute to all y'all, bro. Hit that like button. Because you know the Diddy trial about to start, so it ain't gonna be that many people. Salute the Tick for doing a great job on the Diddy trial. Y'all know how it go. We have 4 channels beamed up. Everybody cooking on different things. But just give me a second. I'll find my other thing up so I can read some of these comments. This is crazy, man. We finally getting some good basketball though. All right, I got it. I got it bumping. I got it bumping. Send a couple of shout outs, bro, for y'all who be standing 10 toes down. What's up, old head? What's up, Real? Oh, Ticket, drop the link. We got some hitters in here. What's up, Turnell? What's up, Ralph? What's up, Mingle? Boy, I said NBA is very retard. All right, what's up with it, baby? What's, you got 169 in here? And yeah, I finally, what's up, Real? What's up, Carlito? What's up, Titan? I finally caught the boy slipping yesterday. He ran. He want to talk about he wasn't in the check. He he hit the link and all that. Yeah, it was epic. See, I like the way he do it, but over here, we get a long. We could be on this thing 4-5 hours debating. That's what I do like about that. You understand? We could go category by category. I ran off a couple of stats for y'all the other time that I was on here. I just don't see this dude can't mess with me, man. I got another body bag. I had to drop him off at the mall. I had to bring him right there off Tulane and Caldress. I'm talking about Frank Minyard, toe tag him. I had to toe tag me one. What's up, KB? What's down with it? BBL warranty department. What's up? PGE. What's down with it? Oh, can't man get smoked? I ain't gonna lie. He needed look. We cooked him. Only thing about Ant Man, bro, he needed look. He went 1 for 9. He averaged 10 threes. So one less three, you still selling for those threes. But he also was being aggressive. He was way more aggressive than in game one, the 18 points or whatever he had. But this the thing. Him and Julian Randle have to find a way to do that together. Because I see when Julians go off, Ant-Man defer to him a lot. When you used to be able to get your numbers too. So is that an IQ thing? You know what I mean? I don't know. I have yet to. I can't really like touch it and grab it and see what it is because I backed up off this NBA a long time ago. Like far as watching games like that, unless it's a good game or two big dogs or whatever. So that's why I like the real. I like the young puppies. I like the dudes who do the stuff without having to cheat the system and go through the growing pains. And that's why you got an OKC. That's why you have an Indiana. You know what I mean? Look at the veterans Indiana have. They're not no big name. Miles Turner is one of the veterans on that team. He's been there since day one. Like, so when you look at it from that point, I like Ant-Man game yesterday, but he still took too many threes. After 0-4 or 0-5 or 1-6, however, whenever you hit your first three, I'd have been stopped shooting at me, to be honest with you, because you had success attacking the paint. You could have got more foul calls. I know you was in OKC, but how can you get the foul calls if you're selling for all those threes like that? That's not nobody's fault but yours, Ant-Man. So that's why they calling you Can't Man right now, because you can't get it done. Look at the way SGA move out there. And I guarantee you, that dude can get his shot off without a three-point and still average 30. He looking like Jordan and Kobe. For real, for real. I don't need a three-pointer to get no 30 points. You understand? If I take them, I take them. If I don't, I don't. But I'm gonna stay aggressive. I'm gonna get my fouls, and I'm gonna go to the free throw line, knock them down, and I'm gonna use my mid-range game. I'm gonna get in that paint and lay it up. Now I ain't saying you gonna don't go with people like Ant-Man, but the dude footwork is like, whoa. I seen some of the stuff he been doing this playoffs, bro. And I'm not really like a Shea guy, like, but I was like, hold up, this dude is for real. He on another level. Hold up, y'all, right quick. Ant-Man them about to come across some home cooking right now. And let me tell you something. He could come out there jacking up all them threes if you want. I just told him, real. I just told him hopefully he drop it, bro, because we about to get this thing started. Yeah, they hot in Spursville. Look, I ain't gonna lie to you. I noticed when they shoot a lot of threes and they make them, they win. That's why they shoot so many. But they have, like I seen Daniels put it on the floor. Now, whether his ball handling is tight, it's still a debate. Because they do turn the ball over a lot too. But that we can't knock that OKC is just one of the better defensive teams. Like they fight over screens. They're not about to keep switching everything. You understand? If you watch Caruso, the way he play when he in the game, this dude ain't switching nothing when they call a pick on him. He fighting over that thing. He making you put that thing on the floor and making you become a 1-2-3 dribble pull up or forcing you to get to the paint where the team defense at. Because they do play team defense. Chet be having big crucial blocks. You understand? And people don't give Chet enough credit for that. Look at game one. He had 2 blocks in a full court every time. Then Vincenzo went up in there. Naj Reed went up in there. Man, give me that. He batting that shit right down their face. And man, that shit is a beautiful sight, bro. I don't see how they couldn't foul SGA out though. Because I cut it on in the third quarter. And he had 4 fouls. He had 4 fouls. Ant-Man, you go downhill a lot. You couldn't get a switch up, pick and roll. Because to me, you the only one that can really create and do stuff like that on your team. I'm not McDaniels. He's nice, but he ain't gonna do it at a high consistent clip. So that's why you need the ball. If you and Randall could find some way to get on the same page when Randall go for 20 plus, you go for 30 plus or whatever. Like they say, in first round, you dealing with elementary. Second round, you in middle school. Third round championship game, you in high school. You understand? The finals is like college, even though it's the pros. So you got to take those steps. So I don't. Ooh-wee. How can I explain this? But boy, it's about to get harder and harder. I just want to see how they're gonna come out. They're gonna get home cooking. Man Down said something that was real important. They might get the calls. SGA might not get the calls. So even though they're at home, Minnesota gonna get all the calls. So you got to expect that, and that's more than right. But just let them play, man. We've been playing some tough, hard-nosed defense lately, and the refs have been swallowing their whistle. So keep that same energy. You gotta attack down here and attack the paint for a person to give you that call. But if you just sitting the back there like you about to drive and then step back 3, nah, then you ain't about to get no call on that, man. Unless somebody put their feet up under yours and you fall on them, then they'll call it like if they hit you with the Kawhi or the Kyrie Irving or something. But I don't see nobody getting no calls from the 3-point line like that. You got to stay aggressive. I just need Ant-Man to stay aggressive. This ain't about no SGA and Ant-Man. We got 2 good. This gonna be a rivalry for years to come. I'm telling you, because Ant-Man gonna see this story and they gonna be like, "Hold up, man, I gotta do better." I know he is. That's why he came back on his revenge tour and he wiped everybody out that beat him last year. That he couldn't get past. He put foots in him. So I know he have the ability to do it. I'm not gonna lie. I know he had the ability to do it. Is he gonna stay on the grind and don't run from the competition? You understand? That's the main. That's the big question right there. Is he gonna fight through that adversity? Oh, really, Lee? I just brought that up too. Ain't no real coaching out here. You think it's politics? I keep hearing you say that dude Dillingham, bro. But that could be coaching. Facts, the NBA, OKC, just role players and one master. You niggas say one master flop. I ain't gonna agree with all that. The man just attacking the paint, man. If you call it flopping, call it what you want. I seen a lot of people flop in this era. You know what I mean? That ain't nothing new. That's just how weak this era is. He only doing what the leader of the NBA doing. Y'all let him flop, I'm a flop. But guess what? I'm a better mid-range shooter than him. I'm a better scorer than him. You understand? So it is what it is. Yeah, it could be politics, Carlito, but it's always been politics and everything that we do in this world. People just don't want to call it out unless it's against their team. But if they team winning, it ain't no politics. So y'all can miss them with the politics. It been politics in the world. So it's cool. You know what I mean? Like I say, y'all say all us is conspiracy theory. I ain't saying flopping is okay. He going downhill, and if a nigga bump him and he sell a call, it's cool. If he hitting the and one selling the call, it's cool. But I see a lot of people flopping this era. This era is full of floppers, period. So don't just call one nigga out on it and not the whole league. That's all I'm saying. Y'all have selective memory when it comes to certain people. I know you might not like the team because they whoop your team ass. I know you might not like the team because your role player can't do what he doing right now because SGA doing something the role player couldn't do. And he doing it without a super team. He doing it homegrown. So I don't want to hear all that flopping and this and that, man. Stop and miss me with that shit, man. That's all I'm saying. What's up, Feezy? He said that's Adam Silver. Yeah, we had flopping in our era. Like I say, dog, Vlade Divac, Dennis Rodman, flopping been around, bro. It just got to an all-time high when the face of the league in this era started doing it. He down on bending knees like boys the men, you feel me? Jagging knees. Baby, I promise. He trying to get called all kind of ways. We had floppers too, but we wasn't around. We wasn't paying attention to no floppers. We was paying attention to the real dudes. Like every era, you can say something was wrong and this. But they still had great teams, man. I don't care about all that. I don't care about all that. Then when you do flop, you go to the free throw line, you still got to hit them, so they ain't giving you no points. They call them freebies. You still got to score the ball. You know how many people I done seen flop and still brick free throws, trying to flop, get extra points? So I don't want to hear all that, man. Come on, man. Y'all got to stop that. When that ball head, no lining having ass nigga flop all day and do it, y'all don't be complaining about it. Half of y'all like him anyway. I just don't understand. Like, what are we doing here, bro? SGA doing something that he couldn't do, bro. Stay home, handle his business, don't run from the smoke. And Tika brought up a good point. He did a video on that, man. Without the flop and the dude still top dog and scoring. Y'all act like he get all his perms. The man be scoring 30 plus, and y'all be crying about 9 free throws. You know how hard it is to average 20 points in this league? And you crying about 9 free throws? Take them 18 free throws the role player got the other day. Whenever the one, I mean, when he played all them. Stop it, man. The man got 18 free throws. Y'all crying about 9, 10, and 11. Everybody flop, man. Sir flop a lot. Everybody do it. Everybody manipulate the referees to make that call. Home field advantage, you might get a little cooking, a little extra on the side, get a little extra piece of pie. You understand? But other than that, don't do that like that, man. Y'all make like this man just be out here throwing his body all over the place. Like some of that stuff really be fouls if you really look at it. That they took hand checking out, but it's cool to use your body and bump the man off his spot with your hips. Don't act like y'all don't be saying what they be doing, that man. So only thing he doing is selling it. All right, boom. The man had 2 30-point games, man. Tell me how many free throws he took in the last 2 games, but he still averaged 30. Half of these niggas can't average 20 in this fucking league. And it's wide open. And it's wide open. What's up, 7 figures? I see another KB in the house. What's up? Yeah, thanks, KB. That's a great point. At least that dude is driving to the basket. You act like he flopping from where the role player be flopping from. Half the time, that nigga don't even get hit. And they call a foul, offensive foul. Go to the line. He's still a poor free throw shooter. Just think about it. He make everybody better. He the best passer. He better than Magic, but only got 1 assist rank. But you play with more help than anybody. You made the most trades with anybody. So how can you say he the best passer, the best thing you've seen when I seen Stockton? I seen Magic get more than 1 assist title. Then y'all say, oh, well, he not a scorer, but he got the most missings, 14,000. 14,300. Let me get my paper, man. Because, like I said, young disciple, he tried to run and lie. We got you on tape, boy. We got you on tape. And you can say, man, down, he lying. He lying. Yeah, everybody lying when it comes to that goddamn role player. But I got facts. This ain't no lie. This ain't no goddamn lie. Y'all remember y'all used to kill Kobe? He got the most misses. He got the most misses. Well, guess what? LeBron got 14,000 misses. See what longevity get you? Kobe was a ball hog. He turned it over. I ain't never seen that many turnovers. 5,030. 5,300. The most career turnovers in the regular season and in the playoffs. Stop it, man. What else y'all want me to go to? Only nigga to get swept in 3 different decades. He got swept in 2000, 2010, and 2020. Want me to count the waves? But y'all crying about SGA. Stop it. Jokic flopped too. You right, T Price. Jokic flopped too. So look, the most head coaches fired by a top tier Hall of Famer. 6. 6. Most 3-point attempts missed on when you take 20 shots or more. The nigga did it twice. 0 for 20, 0 for 20. See how easy it is to cook, y'all? I'm just being honest, dog. Like, you can't make some of this stuff up. Most games lost in NBA playoffs, 104. Only player. See how longevity gets y'all cooked? But he the best in everything. He was 19. He was 18. So was Kobe. Kobe ain't get the chance to get the keys to the Jeep like that dude got. You understand? So I'm trying to make it make sense with you fanboys. But I'm starting to think y'all niggas ain't fanboys. Y'all just some straight dick lickers and ass kissers at this point. Y'all don't. That nigga do no wrong. How about this? The most finals, the most losses in NBA finals, 33. He been to 10 finals and only won 22 games. So let that sink in. What a super team. And remember, y'all keep coming up. He beat Kobe 16-6. 8 of them, 4 of those years was with a super team. Really 8 of those years. Because when Kobe retired in 2016, so if you got 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 6 of those years was with super teams that LeBron was on, the role player, when he played 4 years with Miami and 2 with Cleveland. So that's super teams that, what? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. That's 12 games out the fucking 16 he won that he had a goddamn super team on. But you dumb motherfuckers ain't gonna say they do. Stanky boot ass little boy. Oh, he beat Kobe 16-6. 16-6. The nigga was on the super team 6 of those years. And that's what, 12 games out of the 16? Out the 22? So you do the fucking math, man. That's more than half, dog. 12 and 12 is 24. They only played 22 times. So you had more help than that man ever could. And like I said, put Kobe Bean Bryant on that same trajectory that this nigga was on. You don't think he do the same thing LeBron did? The role fucking player? You don't think if he never get traded from Charlotte and he get a chance to come out the gate and bang, 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 I know that dude would have showed up. And guess what? What I like about it, he ain't gonna make the right basketball play. He trying to knock your fucking head off. He trying to win that bitch. I ain't never seen that nigga take a game winning shot. Oh, remember 2018? That nigga blamed J.R. Smith because he didn't want to take the shot. First he passed to George Hill. Because Dean ran from the smoke right there. George Hill went to the free throw, banged them, clink, clink, and now you want to blame him. Then when the ball come off the rim, J.R. Smith grabbed. That's why I'm glad J.R. Smith starting to keep it real. J.R. Smith told you about that shit. J.R. Smith broke that whole story down. They getting mad at me, but who was hot? Who was hot? You was hot. You had 51 points. You had everything going. You understand? Let me see. The role player become the first player to lose All-Star game. Only player with double digit. Oh yeah. Remember, I used to get his ass slapped in the All-Star game. Kobe used to lock him up. Now all of a sudden they want to pick these team captains because the face of the league ain't looking like the face of the league no more. Now all of a sudden y'all won't get mad. Now y'all got captains out here. Y'all got niggas picking their teams, feeling sorry for them. Man, we ain't never do that. The East against the West, nigga. The East against the West. And there's another thing. You beg for your damn respect when you got to the West Coast because that weak-ass, cheap-ass bubble ring. Why you ain't go to 8 finals in a row in that West like you did in the East? Oh, I forgot. It's way harder over here. It's real gorillas over here. This ain't no monkeys, nigga. This is silverbacks and apes. Urgh! Nigga, you can't get out the first round. You got more first round exit in the West than you had in the East. And the only thing y'all used to talk about, LeBron got one first on loss in the first round one time. See what longevity get you niggas. See how longevity cook you niggas. Boy, you better stay away from me, man. I'm telling you, I got ammo for days. I got more than that. But I'm just waiting for a real LeBron fan, cause to come in this motherfucker and try to shit on a nigga like they think they talking about some real boss hog shit. I ain't seen the Dukes of Hazzard since 1988, man. That's the only boss hog I know. For real. So I don't care about what y'all talking about. Bring your ass, get on the front line, and I'm a Saving Private Ryan your ass. I'm a Black Hawk down your ass. See, every time we talk about a nigga that's doing it the right way, like Shai, y'all come with all these old Rudy Poo excuses and why this ain't go that way, why that ain't go that way. You understand? I told you the boy wasn't clutch anyway. I told you that. So you don't come on here talking like you know basketball. And the first thing they go to is stats. He's the leading league in scoring. Nigga played 7 more years. What is it, 2024? So count, nigga played 8 more years than Kobe. Kobe retired in 16. I think what that was, 16, 18. When Kobe Bryant retired. Somebody tell me in the chat when Kobe retired. LeBron don't play one-on-ones. They exposed him in the Olympics game. Jason Tatum, Carmelo even said, oh, when he play one-on-ones, boy, LeBron running like he got to go get in this hyper chamber. He running upstairs, gonna be with Savannah. Like, now you're a family man when it's time to go one-on-one. All right, Kobe retired in 2016. LeBron is in year 2024, about to be 25. So 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. That's 8 years more that he played against. That he had more years than this man. And still ain't did nothing with it. Like, come on, bro. Now he better than the Bean. Man, y'all, I know y'all niggas eat blue runners. Y'all niggas don't know how to soak beans, wash them off, or cook them. Y'all go straight to the blue runners and cook them, and y'all put a little season on there talking about, yeah, I cooked these from scratch. Stop lying, bitch. Nigga don't eat no fucking blue runners where I'm from, boy. Nothing against blue runners. You afford what you can afford, but I'm just saying, even we could afford real beans and cook them the right way. What the fuck is it? That's why he keep blue running his ass from team to team, hopping, and still losing. Keep them fucking blue runners over there, man. I need some real beans. If I come to your house and I don't see them beans soaking in that bowl, I don't want none. I gotta see you cook beans from scratch. I know how blue runners taste. Believe that. I ain't saying I never eat them, but I know the difference in them. Yeah, that's the difference. Blue runners, regular beans. McCormick gin, Seagram's gin. You understand? I know the difference. It ain't the same, partner. You got Reggie, you got gas. You ain't about to sit here and tell me you got no gas when you got sticks and seeds in your shit, right? So that's the difference. All right then. Come on, man. Y'all fan. Look, y'all fanboys be tripping me out. That's facts though. I don't have to meet none of them. I just like the game, bro. You know what tripped me out about everything? At first, I used to be like, man, I can't get a rebound. I can't do nothing. But then I thought about it. Because you can't get a rebound, play your game. What you good at? So I started worrying about getting rebounds. I do all the little things. I pick for my partner. I know how to play the pick and roll game. My mid-range game was nice because I'm 5'9". I ain't about to be trying to go up in there and dunk over no trees. I could finish over the best of them, but I played to my strengths, what I'm saying. And I wasn't begging for no goddamn call. We used to play 21 all day, every day. All day, every day. 17 niggas on a basketball court hustling for a ball. And I guarantee you, I'm going to give me 10 before a nigga hit 21. That's all I'm saying. That's why I tell y'all, man, give me a 10-day contract. All the flopping and fouling niggas be doing, I could average 10 points a game. Some triple single can't do. A lot of people I don't see average 10 points a game. But y'all come on here every day and boost these players up like they the best thing since raisin bread. Like, Shai worked on his game. Stop hating on him, man. That's all I'm saying. He implemented way more stuff than when he first came in, because Mookie came in and made a good point. He was averaging 10 points. They didn't see it. So that's why I asked my dog Mookie, do that come from y'all poo-ass coaching and scouters that you can't see talent? You see what I'm saying? That's y'all fault. I would have never traded that dude for no fucking Paul George. I'm just being honest. I'm not giving away my youngster, especially after I know what Paul George did with the big three. When you went against the big three, you folded. Even though you was going game 7, you folded. You didn't get over the hump. You went play with Russ and Carmelo, third or second in MVP running. That's why a nigga wanted you. But you still ain't winning. And then this dude gonna talk about Kobe. He gonna say the role player is better than Kobe in defense because he finished second twice in the Defensive Player of the Year award. So that's what we doing. We praising losing second. Did he win it? How many? Now, when you talk about facts, I'm talking about 12 against 6, 9 first team. And he say, no. When have Kobe finished second in Defensive Player? What? These niggas always come in second, especially when they come. When you talk to me, you gonna always come in second. You understand? That's how I feel. And we have some good debates. And I get mine. Like I say, boxes, you gonna get hit. This is a debate. I ain't bobbing and weaving. I'm standing in that thing. You feel me? I'm standing in that thing, standing tall in the paint. I ain't come over here to sugarcoat it with nobody. I come over here to just go off the eye test. People go off the numbers. Some people go off the eye test. The numbers ain't gonna tell you what the eye test will tell you. The eye test will expose them numbers more than the numbers expose the eye test. See what I'm going? How you gonna know where I've been if you ain't? How you gonna know where I'm going if you don't know where I've been and what I had to do to come from that? You understand? That's the difference. They gonna talk about the league gave him the king and the chosen one. Nigga, he named himself that. He the one did that shit. Ain't nobody calling him the chosen one. Fuck, he gonna call him the chosen when he ain't make the playoff the first 2 years? Ain't that's bullshit. That's just fanboyism right there, man. Stop talking crazy to me like I don't know sports and I ain't been around for damn near 30 plus years watching it because I'm 47. You understand? So don't act like I ain't watched 4 decades of this, sir. That's just how fanboys be talking though. And then they be quick to talk about 16-6. Lord have mercy. So let's do this. Kobe beat the most 50-win teams when they coming. Kobe got more 40-point games than this nigga. More 50-point games than this nigga. He scored 81 because he said he the better scorer than Kobe. I said, bro, I almost fell off my car because I was sitting outside. How you fall off your car front was that's how crazy this nigga had me. I was like, oh my God, I can't believe he even said that. And salute the Mel for giving us those good topics. Y'all know I tried to get him over here. He was in here, and that's why I blocked his ass. Because he come over here with that trolling. You know, every time I nigga lying. No, y'all lie to pump this dude up. And look at Shai, what Shai doing. Look at Tatum. Y'all don't almost praise Tatum that way. How many Eastern Conference Finals Tatum been to in that East, and they finally got over the hump? They've been to 2 championships, and they built that team the right way. The core of that team was still together. Jaylen Brown, Tatum. Then we got old man Horford. You understand? So I'm just saying, like, they mix and match with their role players, but I'm just talking about the core of the team stayed together. So it wasn't no secret. Like, I just hate when people try to bring up numbers all the time. Like, numbers is the end all be all. The man can't even tie a shoe, let alone have footwork. Go by Shaq and the fool when that boy try to tie a shoe. That nigga whipped that thing around and whipped it again, and he just say, fuck it. And boy, went out of tie a shoe. That was the camera that was the straw that broke the camel back. I said, God damn, this nigga 50 years old and still can't tie a shoe. Where they do that at? Where they do that at? It's real out here. I bet you Kobe Bryant know how to tie his shoe. This shit is too easy, man. I swear to God. Man, this shit crazy. This shit is crazy, boy. Let me see what y'all talking about. Thanks, American. All right, Casanova, that's cool, but I'm still saying, even if they did it He named himself King James and he tatted that thing on his back. It reminded me of a story like when you try to force stuff on people, like real people gonna say, nah, man, let me earn that shit the right way. I don't deserve no shoe deal. The boy got 90 million and a Hummer before he must play the game and couldn't make the playoffs. So you been stealing money. Y'all did that only because Kobe had got in that trouble with the Colorado. And Kobe ain't no sellout, if you ask me. I really feel in my heart that Kobe not a sellout because even when you try to take him out the top 10, the top 20, ESPN had that man 40 one year. Kobe went up there, called up there, something like that of that phone, and checked them niggas behind that. Man, what you mean 40? Then he proceeded to go, like I said, and whoop on a team that you couldn't get past. His team went back. No, you won 66 games and 60 games. Let me tell you how fraudulent two of those MVPs are. Y'all killed Kevin Durant and Steph Curry for playing with each other and say they can't win it, they ineligible. But you let this man go play with Bosh and Wade and still give him 2 MVPs. And after y'all gave him 2 MVPs, he proceeded to go to the finals and put up 17 points. 17. See why you can't give people no nothing in this world? Mr. BC, because I can't say that, bro, because I don't know what that, I ain't. Yeah, he played mid-range all day. See, that's what I'm saying. He has gotten better a little bit, but he still ain't on SGA level. At this stage in his life, shooting the ball like that, shooting from the mid-range, using all aspects of the game, because he still couldn't shoot threes. He still couldn't shoot fucking free throws. He just balled down. He just downhill, nigga. He just a downhill nigga. That's his system. That's why your system failed. Now, you never wanted to be coached by a real coach. It was time that you could have left and went to Popovich. You could have left and went to Pat Riley, stayed there. It was time you ran from everything. A nigga took your cookies, man, and you left. How you let a nigga take your cookies and take you out the moment? Pat Riley took that nigga cookies. Bernie Mac told, didn't I tell your bitch ass you couldn't have no cookies? Get your punk ass back upstairs, nigga. Some milk and cookies. Some milk and cookies. And you let a nigga take your cookies and you run. You ain't suddenly left faggot downstairs. He said, what you doing? Some milk and cookies. Didn't I tell you that punk ass buddy can have no milk and cookies? He looked at me like he wanted to do something. I told him, bust a move, nigga. Bust a move. That's what real killers do, man. They bust moves. They don't run. They stand 10 toes down and they slap the shit out your ass for playing with them. Now go get your people. You ain't gonna do nothing but come back and jump anyway. Bust a move, nigga. And he been stanking up the joint, bro. That boy smell like chitlin juice. And I love chitlin. I just don't like the way they smell. Put a little hot sauce on there. Country living, baby. Sit on the porch, catch that fresh air. The city ain't polluted with all these trucks riding by, trains choo-chooing across your city. For real, for real. What's up, Alice, big dog? For real. Go Big Blue. It just, I don't know, man. SGA just remind me of that Ida Kobe type player in this era. He used everything. Footwork, get to the free throw line, shooting ability. And I noticed, like, at one point, I think they said them game one, them dudes ain't gonna take over 20 shots from the 3-point line. Minnesota at that point, and when they said the stat in game one, it was like 19 to 48. 48? Come on, dog. You took 48 3-pointers, my nigga. And OKC just mollywop you. I'm talking about slapping you. That's a great question because they always say he needed Phil. He said that last night in the debate. I said, well, then if you're going to use that, Kobe couldn't win without Phil. What he did without Phil, what Phil did without them. But I ain't say it like that. So this is what I said. When you going to use that, I was waiting for him to use some shit like that, right? So I said, well, then tell me what the role player won without a super team. Nothing. He ran the D-Wade. When he seen all them #1 picks flowing through that thing, he ran back to Cleveland. He ran back to Cleveland. He was walk. That boy ran. He didn't catch no ride. He didn't get on no flight, no train. That nigga ran back to Cleveland. That's why Kyrie left him. Kyrie know that nigga wasn't built like that. And then you try to snake the man for Chris Paul. Dirty scoundrel. Snake in the grass ass nigga. And y'all, that's the nigga y'all love. He'll backstab you too. So if you find out a nigga done slap you in the back of your head with that skillet, you know who it was. That was that nigga. He ain't gonna never do it in front of you. He gonna always sneak attack. He one of them bad wrestlers. Scott Hall, Razor Ramon, come from he already under the ring, just wait for the time to come, and boom, and now I'm gonna hit you across your head. You don't even see the double tag coming. You ain't even supposed to be in there. Where you come from? You know, normally when they do a sneak attack, they run down, our fans go to hide, and that's how you know something spectacular about to happen in wrestling. He already hiding under the ring, waiting for the bell by the bull, and then now he jump in there and jump on the nigga. That's all you been doing, jumping people. And like I say, his record in the East, then they go to the West, got that bubble ring, because remember, he missed the playoffs his first year. He didn't want to say activate playoff mode, keep the same energy, talking about my team, and all this and all that, all this and all that. And I was like, damn, bro, I thought you see how hard the West is? You traded all them little young dudes for Anthony Davis. Patrick Beverly told you to stay woke. If LeBron say we playing, we playing. I'm like, hold up. So he really running shit? Guess what? They played. People lives on the line, people dropping like flies. And here this man talking about trying to go out there and play basketball. Because he know everybody ain't want to go down there. Nobody ain't want to go down there. Even the Clippers ain't want to be down there. But that's still not no excuse. But I'm saying people was worrying about their family at that time, man. People ain't got no damn basketball on their mind. And then soon you get that bubble ring, what happened? The very next year, when it's a full season, the stadium bag open, Anthony Davis had you with a 2-1 lead against Phoenix, and you you shitting on yourself. You even had no toilet paper when you shitting. Now you walk around the Transformer draws, the Spider-Man draws, your Superman draws, all got shit stains on them. You understand? All got shit stains in them. You shitted up the joint, my nigga. You ain't nothing you did. And then he gonna talk about, oh well, Kobe, when Shaq left, he had. But listen, he still was making it to the playoffs. That nigga ain't must make it. How you think he lost that 3-1 lead? He made it to the playoffs with Smush Parker, Kwame Brown. Y'all call that man a bust. Salute to KB. He was making it to the playoffs with them type dudes. So you mean to tell me a 66 and a 60-win team, top 3, top 5 in defense and 3-point shooting, couldn't get you past Boston, but this nigga beat Boston? Man, you niggas smoking crack, man. I told y'all stop shooting that dope, man. This shit is real. Stop shooting that dope, bro. So you gonna say, well, he ain't do nothing. All right. Phil had to come back and help him. Super teams had to help him. I feel to believe if you don't get a top 3, top 5 player, but you was getting 2 at that time at there was a position. D-Wade was a top 3, top 5 shooting guard, because at that time it was only him and Kobe. Jordan had been retired. Chris Bosh, you could say top 5-ish. You understand? But he was still leading his own team. Number 1, like me and Mel talking about last night. All them dudes is number 1s. Anthony Davis was a number 1. You can't win with a sidekick or Robin. You need 2 number 1s to get over the hump, and you still getting your ass whooped. Come on, bro. This stomp the yard all over again. Columbus short, nigga. You seen stomp the yard. He going against Wolves. K-Love arm came out the socket. You was up 2-1 in that finals. Golden State puppies, man. If them same cast of players could have helped you win up 2-1, because it just wasn't known on you. People were saying Dellavedova was out there locking Steph up for 2 and 3 games. So I'm just saying, like, if you better than this nigga, you supposed to be him. Why you ain't win? Why you ain't close that deal? Now the very next year, you got all healthy people. You belong on the first 48, boy, because that's all you do is snitch. You rat on fans. What's up, Maz? Ticket, if you could hear me, bro, we got some action. Please drop that link for me, dog. I sent you a text, but drop that link. I don't understand the hate for Shai to pump up these role players. Jokic is becoming a role player, because like I say, if Jamal Murray wasn't hurt, you go deep off. When Jamal Murray go get the ball and he run a pick and roll action from the top and you play off of him, y'all go to the championship and win. But the minute you get it and you at the top of the key, and Jamal Murray got to come off pin downs and screens and cut to the baseline, y'all ain't getting out the second round, man. That type of style don't work. Y'all praise Jokic, but forgot he played like James Harden. He played like the role player. That ISO ball, nah, no. Like the Pat man when you lose. Pew, 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 pew. You see what I'm saying? Like Kobe got the most victories against 50-win opponents. But you gonna tell me the role player is the better winner. Nigga, please. Kobe got the most defensive accolades. But then you gonna come tell me if he the better defender, why Kobe ain't finished in the DP award second twice? 2009, 2013. Boy, you hanging your head on just 2 years? Now you done played 22. You hanging your head on 2 years. He done played defense out of 22 years? When this man got 12 of them things? 9 first team? Yeah, you need help, bro. Wait on, get your medication, and go to sleep. My mom used to give me pills to go to sleep. Boy, take this boy and sit your monkey ass down somewhere. Wake up on the right side of the bed this time. I don't want to hear all that bullshit. And I love my moms and my dad for that shit. They held me accountable. They held me accountable, man. My grandpa especially. Like, you can't make this stuff up. Grandpa need $200. They got a dance Friday night. Well, I used to say, Grandpa loan me too. He go, how you going? I'm going to loan you $200. You ain't got no damn job. Now I could give it to you, and you could do some chores around the house. You see the grass need cut. You see the truck need washing. You see your grandma car need washed. Vacuum out, sweep. And then we ain't have vacuums around that time. You had to sweep that thing out. You had to get damp the towel, push that shit to one side, get the dustpan and get that little small broom and sweep it on there right quick. Y'all got shit too easy. Y'all of us won't wash your own cars no more and wonder why your cars got all them streaks in it because you're going through that car wash. Them brushes fucking your paint job up. You see what I'm saying? So nobody won't cut their grass no more. Nobody won't wash their own dish. They put them in a dishwasher. Niggas is just got too lazy for me, man. And then everything you eat, you're supposed to wash it all, put it back where it belongs. Don't let the dishes pile up. Where y'all get this shit from? Like, Nick, man. But y'all want me to believe this nigga's the GOAT. The GOAT of who? The nigga don't believe that shit himself. Check this out. When he was on his little poo-ass channel, remember, it was the shop at first, I think, when they was sitting in the barber shop. Look at when they asked him that question and he said, well, I think this right here made me the GOAT. The dude couldn't even look the camera in the eye, and the camera ain't gonna say nothing back. He ain't was gonna sneak it. He ain't gonna debate with you, nothing. This man looking down, playing with the arm of the chair, playing with his fingers, wiggling. He always grabbing on something when he be lying. Just look at him. He rub his whole body when he be lying, like he taking a shower and be funky as hell. Like, I say, hold up. Something ain't right with this. Something ain't right with this picture. You gonna shit on Kobe Bryant for doing it the right way. Going through the growing pains. Kobe Bryant finished with like 34,000 points, and he must play the whole first 2 years. So if you add them 2 years to that, and you give him the keys to the Jeep, I think he close to 40,000 too. Like if you add 2 more, I know you're gonna score 2,000 a season easy. So if you add them 2,000, that's 4 more thousand. Jordan and Wilson had the whole highest scoring average in the season, I think. I ain't talking about point wise, I'm talking about as a combined. Like Jordan went damn near scored 3,000 points in one season or something. Always was a 25 plus 100 score. I know Kobe would have did that same shit. So if you add just 2,000 and 2,000 to those first 2 seasons, people want to talk about, oh, he averaged 15 against Indiana. Bitch, because they had the matchup. That's real coaching. Look, we got the matchup. But don't forget that man, you act like that man ain't carry him. Shaq fouled out in one of those games. Kobe. Shaq, he must told you that story. Shaq said, man, when I fouled out, man, I thought it was over, man. I thought they were going to come back and tie the series. The little young buck said, man, don't worry about it. I got it. And Kobe went out there blowing his fingers in. The Afro Kobe. The aphrodisiac Kobe. Him. He could have put some soul glow in that thing and turned it to a curl, nigga. Yeah, that one. Him. That number 8, the crazy 8. I used to love crazy 8, dog. Them shoes looked so fire to me. I buy them before I buy them steel toes. Every pair of shoes he made look like some steel toes. I ain't lying. Now I'm gonna tell you this. It was one pair that nigga almost had me. I swear to God, he almost had me. I ain't never told this story. And it was the Knicks color. I had this Knicks jersey, and it was an Easter one Sunday. It was an Easter Sunday, my bad. I'm talking about I'm all in the mall. I'm to this mall, that mall, this mall, that mall. I done drove to like 4 or 5 different malls, nigga, trying to find some orange and white to go. I was really looking for the Patrick Ewings. So I was like, damn. I said, you know what? I looked over there, I seen it was some all blue. I had took a picture of them too. I said, man, these bitches, they're fresh though. I ain't gonna lie, but I'm talking about as far as the color that go with my shit. I would be fresh. I'd be killing them. Like first day of school, killing them too. I was like, then it hit me. Man, this nigga a fucking role player. I looked at the price on them bitches, $225. I said, I wish I fucking would. Who? Not me. I paid $2 for some Jordans. I paid $175 for Scottie Pippins, nigga. Fuck. I paid $150 for some Air Raids, Tim Hardaway's. I paid $125 for some Patrick Jones. I know the price is like the back of my hand, nigga. I can show you right now, nigga. I got Barclays in this bitch. I turn the camera around. Look at these Barclays. I keep a pair of old schools in this bitch. And they still fresh. Look at that coat white. They ain't dingy. They not dusty. I keep up with my shit. Look at these Ken Griffiths. Ain't dirty. Ain't dusty. You see the color? I like red, blue, and white. Because I try to bring the Crips and Bloods together. You know, y'all do like beefing, but I'm going to keep them together. You feel me? I stay with some funky shit in this bitch. You see these Adidas Farms, nigga? Look at the white on that bitch. Coke white, crisp. Ain't nothing dingy about my shit. I got shoe cleaner, all that shit. I got more shit than that. I'm just showing you the shit that I got here. You understand? In this room. I'm just saying, like, come on, man. I'm not never putting on no fucking LeBron. I'm so 90s. So 90s. I won't wear a pair of 2000. Any nigga that made a pair of shoes since he started cheating the game in 2010 and 11, I'm not buying them. I'm not buying them. Oh, you couldn't see him? Hold up, big dog. Hold up. I'm about to show you. These the Barclays right here. Y'all see them? They got some red, black, and white ones I got. I'm buzzing them for Easter. I mean, for Father's Day. My sisters and all my cousins giving us a Father's Day. The fellas a Father's Day badge. Look at that. Look at the white on them bitches. You could eat off the motherfuckers. They so still white. You know how long I had these shoes, nigga? If I had a pair of role player shoes on, I'd be working in them bitches. I have mud and grass all over them, nigga. Look at these Ken Griffiths. Is that what I'm saying? Nigga, don't play with me, man. All my shoes cost money, nigga. You know how much Barclays cost? Look at these Adidas. Remember Adidas Farms came back out in the 90s? I seen these. I said, hold up, nigga. Look at the shoestrings. They still white. Well, my shit is fresh. You don't see no dirt stains, no chili spills, no red bean juice. Adidas Farms. These bitches used to be 110 when they came out when I was in middle school. And guess what? I had damn near every color. Yeah. For real, for real. Come on, man. This shit is easy, man. Y'all go around. I had pennies too. Listen. When it come down to the come down, only thing I'm trying to say is this, bro. The disrespect for other players to lift other players up, that's how you know the nigga ain't got it. Because you gotta diminish everybody to try to lift him up over somebody. When the record speak for itself. And salute to my nigga Old Head, he's still in the chat. Old Head done told you the man is 22 and 33. I ain't never know that. So that explains why he got a losing record. You can't win. And check it out. Y'all won't keep talking about that. Like I say, 16-6 against Kobe. Well, why he ain't got no winning record in the finals? He's 16-6 against Kobe, and Kobe got a better finals record than him. So make it make sense. I just don't understand. Like, Kobe had Shaq and a bunch of solid players. You could call them role players: Derek Fisher, Robert Ory, Rick Fox, Devin George. The list goes on, man. He ain't had no D Wade, Ray Allen, Chris Bosh, Mike Miller, Mario Chalmers. I remember in that OKC game, Mario Chalmers went off for 25 when that nigga was struggling. KD could have went up 2-0 on that bum ass nigga if they called that shit, because it was the role player. They didn't want to make that call because they know they invested too much in this nigga. Yeah, I got the pennies. Man, listen, I got pennies. I got Barclays. I missed the air rays. I wanted them air rays, the black and gray ones, because I had bust that with a San Antonio fit back in early 2000s. Because I had them pictures. Anything that ever come back out, I'm going snatching. I swear to God, I'm going snatching. So I was like, damn, I missed the air. I seen a nigga with them things. I said, but when they came back out? He said, man, they came out like 2 months ago. I worked so much and I put my kids first. When I do shop, I shop. When I do put myself first because I done took care of everybody else, I'm going to get what I want and what I like. I ain't going to get what's hyped and what's out right now and let them say, this the fashion. No, man, you'll never come with no skinny jeans on, no tight t-shirts and none of that. I'm rocking 90s till I die. And they ain't going to be baggy clothes. It's just our style. We came up on jerseys, throwbacks, all kind of white I still white. You see, I got a white t-shirt on right now. I'm just 290s, man. God say come as you are. If you invite me to anything and I can't dress the way I want dressed, don't even give me no invitation, what I'm saying. It is what it is. And I'm just being honest, though. I don't want no suit and tie because I ain't trying to be no president. Lil Wayne told you that. I'm not trying to be no goddamn president. If I can't come as you are and be comfortable, I'm not coming. You better get that motherfucker outside. I stand across the street and sit on my car as long as I'm here. What's up, Doc? I'm over here. I see y'all. Y'all looking good. Looking good. Give y'all a round of applause and everything. Oh, you can't get up in here because you got this on. Well, fuck y'all then, nigga. Fuck. This ain't on the spot popping. Fuck you talking about? All the spot more than water party 24/7. They always got somewhere you can go and be comfortable. Houston closed at 2 o'clock anyway. Nigga don't, man, look. By the time I get out, it'd be 2 hours to go out and have fun. Who about to do that? I could do that in my house. I got drinks. I got all kind of shit laid out. I got the shit for my enjoyment that I like to do. I ain't trying to change nobody. I ain't trying to tell nobody how to dress or what to wear. But the fashion that I be seeing niggas out here with the day, I be like, Lord have mercy. Boy, what has the world come to? They say as the world turn, but this bitch done turned too much. In the flip-flop. It done went west. Bitch, we way on the east. It done went south. Nigga, you stay on the north. You know what I'm trying to get at. Like, it just don't make no sense, bro. Why everybody got to change. Fundamentals should never lead the game. Steph Curry the only one that knows how to shoot threes. So now it's a three-point league. They got everybody out here shooting threes. Yeah, Kyrie sealed that deal, but they ain't gonna say that. You know what they talk about? The block. Boy, fuck that block, because you still had 5 more minutes left in the game where nobody wasn't hitting no shots. You or him, nobody. But guess what? When the rubber needed to meet the road, that nigga Kyrie went got that bitch and smoked Steph. He rocked Steph and raised up. Bang. I ain't never seen you do no shit like that. I'm talking about when it count in a meaningful game. I ain't talking about no regular season game. The dog shines on the sun. I mean, the sun shines on the dog as everyone once in a while, but I ain't never see you do it in the finals, because when you had 51, 8 and whatever that was against Golden State, you quit. You cried. You ain't even supposed to pass the ball. Steph Curry was on you, man. When you blocked his shot and you was rearing your head like you had a Bible dog talking that shit to that man. I remember that in Cleveland. You was hype. You was hype. So why you ain't take that man off the dribble and show your 1-2 dribble pull up? 1-2-3 dribble pull up. Why you ain't get him to foul you? Oh, they had Kevin Durant and Durant right there. They was gonna send the help. Man, I won't hear that shit. They always got help, but you bullying chicken wing everybody else out the way. So why you ain't drive to the basket? You at the top of the key dancing with that bitch, thinking about it, meditating, scared to death. You ain't want that fucking smoke, because guess what? If you would have lost, if you would have missed that shot and lost that game, that shit would have came back on you. That's why you try to trick people talking about you make the right basketball play. I've been making the right basketball play since high school, so why change now? Boy, you's a superstar. You supposed to be an all-star caliber, superstar caliber player. Them type people don't pass the ball unless it's real necessary. But when the meat need to hit the potatoes with the gravy, you need the fried chicken on side the macaroni and yams and green peas. Nigga, you ain't none of them. Nigga, you ain't nothing but a glass of ice. And guess what? That melt. Just like your ass melted in that chair when you say, we had a timeout. He had a timeout left. That boy put that towel on his head and shrink down so small. I was like, ooh. The mind of a quitter. The mind of a loser. You had 5 minutes left. So you're going to punish your team by not taking a shot to 2:11 left in the full quarter. Golden State already ripped off 11 in your fucking ass. You see what I'm saying? Like, make it make sense. You can't make this shit up, bro. How this dude better than Kobe? How this dude better than Jordan? This dude ain't supposed to be nowhere around the top 20, top 30, top 50. Too many epic failures, man. Too many epic failures. I don't give a fuck about your size and physique. That sound like some gay shit. He got the size, he got the physique. I remember CJ was in here talking about that. LeBron body. CJ don't even come around no more. Because he know that nigga role player now. We done deep fried him so much. We cook ribs too. We fry ribs too. It ain't all about barbecue. We fry ribs down here. We barbecue them. Anything could get fried. You know what I'm saying? Just put a little buttermilk on them, put that flour on them, and throw their ass in that deep fryer. Point blank, period. Yeah, that's what they be saying. Bigger, stronger, and faster. Get the hell out of here. Hey, man, you could call me what you want, man. I could rib too. I just got to see how you look. I don't even know how you look. What the fuck? What's your profile say? That look like a white boy on there. I'm standing away from you. Never had me under the jail, bitch. I'm a time to kill though, like Samuel Jackson. Bitch, I go lay down. I ain't scared of no jail, and I ain't gonna rat. Whatever, have it come, nigga. Have it gotta go. You dig what I'm saying? You see me with my mask on, better mask up. Mask on, lights off, creep silent. I leave your block quiet. You could hear a pigeon when they shit on your car when that bitch hit the hood of your car. That's how quiet I had that bitch. But that's neither here nor there. And I love being Southern, my nigga, because guess what? I always felt like we had the best food. I've been to the West Coast. There's no disrespect. I've been everywhere in this world, nigga. I done traveled since Katrina hit. Ain't nobody food fucking with ours. That's why they call us the home of the Creole, nigga. That's why people come down there to tour, to visit. Super Bowls, Essence, Bayou Classic. You don't need I keep going? Only time y'all have something big when your team make it there. Nigga, they know about the Big Easy, but we makes it hard for a nigga to breathe, huh? It ain't easy. It ain't easy at all, big dog. I could be a Southern bumpkin, all that. But when I cook you niggas, I love it. That's why you ass in the deep fry right now. You could tell you a role player fan. But ain't nobody talking about where they from and all that. It ain't where you from, is where you at. You understand? It used to be where you was from, and you rep your ward and all that. I got that tatted on me too, all that. But that shit don't have no meaning, man. We all brothers under God, all sisters and brothers under God. So I went to the West Coast, I fell in love with it. I went over there, fell in love with it. Man, they got cool people everywhere. I just thought it was all about New Orleans, but it wasn't. When Katrina hit, they showed me, man, you got real niggas everywhere. You just got to stand on business, though. You ain't going to win them all. You dig what I'm saying? But just stand on business. Let them niggas know they going to feel me. Like Soldier Slim said, you going to feel me. Boy, nigga ain't never ran from nothing. I badly wanted to run in sports. Tackle me, nigga, because I want the contact. I ain't trying to run away from it. I'm a running back that won't run into your ass. Fuck trying to run away from your ass. I'm going to keep hitting your ass until I'm going to pound you every time until you feel that threshold. I'm going to make you want not tackle me. I won't see the quit in your eyes every time I drop that pop on your ass. Bang! When you come across that field, that wide receiver, then you about to snag that play strong safety. I'm gonna put that pop on your ass. Come across your chest the right way, not lead with the helmet spin, trying to hurt nobody. Shoulder first, technique tackle, hit and wrap. Pop! These niggas don't almost hit and wrap. We learned how to hit and wrap. Pick your ass up and root your ass real quick. Bradshaw clothesline the fuck out your stupid ass. That's not illegal. Come across here playing. There's a lot of stuff that y'all got to know about the era, though. I know shit changed, but the fundamentals ain't never supposed to change. That's just like if I put you on my restaurant and hire you as a cook, and you come up and cook like you cook at your house and don't use my ingredients, you're going to get your ass fucking fired. You're going to get your ass fucking fired. You understand? I'm going to fire your ass from here to Czechoslovakia. Bitch, you not using my recipe and the people complaining. What he said? Nasty ass, greasy. I can't see what you said because that heart right there. I'm going to wait till it go up. Well, I ain't shit. You control all you want. I ain't shit. You right. The nigga you like sure ain't shit. Because it seems to be when I be cooking this nigga all the time, you got niggas like you all in your fucking feelings. You might as well let LeBron hit. You might be Savannah the Third or something. I don't know. I know your booty hole wide as the Grand Canyon. Where you be dick riding these niggas. So you want to try to take personal shots. Okay, I don't know you like that, but I would disrespect you. What you ain't was worth disrespecting, because look what it said. You fan channel 2. That means you're a fan. You a fan, son. I'm not a fan. That's the difference. I'm a realist now. I'm a realist. I bet you stress so much watching this dude, you got the same kind of headline. You probably done went bald by now and ain't number 23 years old. See how that work? Stressing over another nigga. Boy, I ain't, man, look. Go ahead on, sit your little bald head ass down somewhere. You said, James, you're wrong. Curry over LeBron. I don't have no obsession. The only reason why I came on here because we was talking about Shai first, but I wanted to give all my people on this channel that we cook on a topic that the dude, young disciple, them disciples, him, whatever his name is, he came over here the other day because he told me about a post game, but Mel and the man dropped the post game, but they went to the Patreon. I'm not subscribed to everybody at Patreon. I know you got to pay for that. Not saying I can't, but listen, I was subscribed to a lot of people Patreon, but they always do Patreon, so they take money from you and they always be cooking. And then when they do be cooking, I don't get the notification to go there. So it's like I'm spending money on shit that I can't even get on the seat. So I'd rather wait till they drop the link this way. And I'm not obsessed with no fucking role player. I'm just here to speak facts because they got a lot of role player dick lickers and booty dick in the booty ass niggas that be riding this nigga like he the coolest thing ever that we seen in fucking sports, and that's not true, dog. So I'm just only here to debunk that shit. So I had a debate with this young man yesterday. I called him Mel Show. Salute the Mel. He do a great job over there. And we was talking about the OKC game. So before I got off the phone, he told Mel the day before that, Mel, and you got this nigga over here, and he ducking the smoke. We was on the post game for 2.5 hours. Say, bro, listen, you can ask anybody over here, dog. We be on this bitch 5, 6, 7 hours straight. You talking about 2.5 little measly hours, and I got ammo for days that I can really cook this dude the hard way. But I'm not even trying to trip off that shit. But he called me out. So when I go over to Mel channel yesterday, I told Mel about it. I said, look, man, we was on Ticket channel yesterday. My dog dropped the link about 3, 4, 5 times. The nigga was scared to hit the link. He talking about pull up, talking about switches. It's all in the comments. You ask everybody. So he said, this young disciple right here. So y'all want debate? So boom, we go with the debate. Mel just put it on his page this morning. 41 minutes, some change. Go check it out. Put a poll out there. 84-16. That sound like like that nigga percentage shooting out of 3 feet. Outside of 3 feet, 16%. That sound like his percentage when he first come in the league, shooting from the 3, 16, 20%. And you ain't about to beat me when you debate with a real nigga that really know basketball and not a fanboy of this shit. You understand? So he come on there talking about LeBron is the better defender. LeBron is the better scorer. I say, how? So he gave us both topics. He gave us like 3 rounds, I think. I talk about Kobe. He talking about the role player. Talk about defense, who the better defender, who the better scorer. This nigga, well, I'm telling you, just go look at it. It was epic. But see, if he was over here, I could really put him in that grill. You know what I mean? Because Texas like grilling out here. I put him on that grill and smoke his ass, go to work and come home. That bitch still ain't ready. That's how long they cook meat out here. Because that bitch got to be tender. And they do a great job at it, you understand? So I'm going to tenderize his ass when he come over here. And you see he haven't hit this fucking comment section yet. That's why I really came on and told Ticket, man, look, you going to allow this morning to drop that link. I want to see if he going to stick his nose about that ant-hole. You feel me? He ain't nothing but a little groundhog. He stick his head up. When you see real niggas, he go back in that fucking hole. He ain't about to come over here where the real niggas at. I'm a hyena for real, my nigga. I don't need to run in packs, but I'm a fucking hyena. I do this shit, man. I do this shit. And guess what? And guess what? I'd be damned if I let a nigga like him cook me, that like a nigga like him that ain't got it in himself. Like, this nigga ain't got it in himself. So why, if this nigga ain't gonna take the last shot, he telling you I make the right basketball play, how the fuck is he clutching here, killing all that? The nigga exposing himself. You know, he the only nigga that I know contradict himself, like with the Malcolm X book, like with the Space Jam, with the China situation. He try to shit on Darren Murray. Man, just shut the fuck up and play basketball like that lady told your stupid ass. And you barely could do that. But you think you're so small. You think you're on that Kareem, that Bill Russell level, like you a real fucking activist, and you not. You got your son in the league looking stupid. Then you want to go check another nigga, Stephen A. Smith, when everybody talking about this man. But you went to Stephen A. Smith for a fucking reason, nigga. You pick who you want to fucking play with. Come play with me like that. And I'm going to slap your ass, nigga. Give a fuck if you 6'9" or not. Bitch, I'm going to jail. You the first nigga that slapped LeBron. You goddamn right. Because you a fucking liar, man. Habitual liar. And that's some things we don't do down here, my nigga. Every time I lie, nigga, my mama backhanded me because she know. She know when you know when you're cheering lying. So why you gonna sit there and lie? You got your ass whooped in front of the class. I know I did, so I'm gonna whoop his ass. Since y'all don't know how to whoop cheering, y'all took fathers out the house for a fucking reason. And look how he treating his fucking son. Anirius, what the name? Arius Spears said one thing that hit home. Nigga, when your mama tried to come to your fucking rescue in Boston, you told that lady to sit her ass down. You do the same thing with your son then, nigga. They only critiquing this fucking game. Yeah, like they trying to kidnap him and hold him hostage to get some of your money that you cheated and lied and buck danced for, nigga. Fuck out of here, man. I ain't obsessed with nothing. I'm obsessed with the truth. As long as y'all push this bum ass nigga in our face, I'ma cook his motherfucking ass, nigga. Fuck. That's all they talk about. You know, what's it called them had the best record. Cavaliers went on 220 game win streaks. They ain't talking about these teams. Nothing. It's always about LeBron. What LeBron need? LeBron can play all 5 positions. And then the role player. They keep throwing it in the nigga motherfucking face. Fuck all that. Boy, you tripping. You smoking rocks. I don't want to hear all that. You know you ain't. Oh, I'm glad you brought that up, American freedom. And that was my next point. You talk all that gangster shit, talking about you out here protecting your family. And guess what? I guarantee you, when Kevin Gates showed up at that fucking, why you ain't gonna pull up on him? You did it to Stephen A. Smith. See how you pick your motherfucking partner? Boy, you're the whole hoe out here, like my nigga Mario says. Look at Mario. You're a whole hoe out here. You know you about to run up on y'all. Call Kevin Gates a faggot. He a dick in the boot ass nigga. He did say everybody got some chinks in their armor, my nigga. But why you ain't go run up over there? Stephen, they got more chinks in his armor than a little bit, but you still ran up on him. Why you ain't run up on Kevin Gates on that fucking sideline, nigga? But you a father. I'm protecting my son. The nigga talk about your wife. Fuck your son. That nigga say that bitch look like Lamar Odoms. And I had to think about it. I pulled both of them pictures. I say without the teeth, because that nigga teeth was jacked up with them 2 gold. I was like, ooh. He ain't lying. He do got a point. He do got a point. Look at that picture real close. Put a wig on that nigga. You think that's her, nigga? Yeah, I said it. And I ain't understand that because he's from Baton Rouge. I'm from New Orleans. You dig? I'm just speaking facts. You ain't pulled up on that nigga pulled up at the game on your monkey ass. I wish you would come over here. Talk that shit to me. Treat me like you did Stephen A. Smith. That nigga don't want to fuck with that 225 retarded the dumb way, nigga. Yeah. Bitch, ain't nothing scary about that boot. We'll put that boot up your ass, though. You come fucking with a nigga. Fuck wrong with y'all. Y'all niggas be on here dick riding niggas and all that. These niggas do no fucking wrong. And dog, your name fucking Lucius. That's all that need to be said, my nigga. So I'm gonna start calling you Pooches, because you poo-ass nigga. Pooches, what's happening with it, big dog? You obsessed with this nigga. That would it sound like to me, because that's the only reason why you over here trying to cook how we talk. And then you gonna talk about, oh, Southern Bumpkin, boy, I guarantee you won't slide your ass through that chopper city and see nothing like that to no nigga down there and no project. And we ain't much got projects down there no more. We living good. They done built good houses down there. Now they done tore all the projects down. But I bet you won't go on that motherfucking Calio. I bet you won't go on that Mel for me. I bet you won't go on Josephine. Ooh, I keep going. Nigga, I ain't even got a name project. I can just name streets, nigga. I could give you a fucking wall that ain't even got no fucking project. I bet you won't go fuck with them AWOL animals. I bet you them wild dogs and hyenas really attack your fucking name. You can talk about it all you want, dog, but just keep it on wax, my nigga. Just keep it on wax. Let's talk about sports and leave that bullshit alone. Because have you niggas be on here talking, I ain't gonna never see you anyway. I just love how to get you. First of all, you can't get under my skin. I get under people's skin. That's what I do. That's why you over here trying to talk about Southern Bumpkin and all this and that, because I'm talking about your old man. Take that dick out your mouth and take that dick out your... I ain't know you can have a dick in your mouth, yes, unless you let two people fuck you at the same time. But the nigga had 6 toes, so I don't know. I don't know. Like the nigga said the nigga had 6 toes and 6 fingers, so maybe he had a finger in that. I don't know, bro. So I'm just saying, like, come on, bro. You like a nigga with 6 toes, feet turning. You approaching the stop sign. Make a left at the stop sign. Turn right at the light. Keep straight, and in a half a mile, put the dick in your ass again. So stupid ass out of my face, man. You Lucius off motherfucking what the name of that TV show is with all the faggots on there? That explains everything. What the name of the fuck Empire? You Lucius ass nigga. You start calling you Pucius or Luscious. That's your fucking name. What's up, Luscious? It look like you lushing over that nigga. That's the only reason why you in here trying to roast me, boy. You can't fuck with me and roasting. Gotta get your spatula chest away from your shit flat as a motherfucker. Nigga, can't your shit in. Spatula face, spatula chest. Your old lady look like a piece of cardboard. Probably ain't got no ass, no thighs. You probably one of them type ones that like it like that, though. Like, you know what I mean? You probably got a nigga for a man. You the bitch. That's what I'm saying. You probably got a nigga for a man. You the nigga who getting the wood. You ain't tired of them splinters yet? Nigga going in and out, you raw like that, busting nuts all in your booty hole. Shit stick ass nigga. A lot of you niggas like them shit sticks in this era. Y'all can't fool me. I can tell how you talk. The way you talk and type in these motherfucking... Man, I just was talking about SGA and all that. You the one late, not me. Only reason why I'm bringing up this debate, because we finished with that segment. I'm waiting for Ticket to drop the thing so we can finish cooking. Y'all niggas, I just was telling y'all about the debate that I had with another role player lover. This nigga love LeBron so much. I'm surprised he ain't the butler or something. He might be a side piece or something. Young Disciple know what I'm talking about. And he put up the poll yesterday. He got his ass flame ball. And I couldn't even really cook him like I wanted to. Because Mel had us on a 2-minute wait. 2 minutes for me, 2 minutes for him. He the one called me out. That's why I tell you, I don't run from no smoke. Now I'm on our channel. Now we do what we do. And I'm telling you the real. Now you come over here and that's all y'all do is talk about. No, I was just telling you about a debate I had. I'm about to upload it in my community post so y'all gonna go watch it. You understand? And watch how I deep fry this nigga. I'm talking about, like I said, this dude really don't have no meat on the bones, but I have so much ammo, and I don't like what he did Stephen A. Smith. Now I was like Stephen A. Smith, but when I seen a real nigga go sit at the side game, why you think he motherfucking did what he did? I want to see if you gonna pull up on me like you did Stephen A. Smith, nigga. And that nigga didn't. I know some people say the Morris twin, they read his lip and say, man, Kevin Gates on the sideline here at the game. And I can believe that shit. I can believe that. But I ain't no Ripley. I can't read lips like that. I don't give a fuck what a nigga say. What I give a fuck, you keep that same energy like you did other people. You pulled up on him, go pull up on him. This man talk about your queen, though. This man talk about your wife that you've been with since high school. You ain't must go defend her at the game when you seen a man sitting over there, but you want to try to defend a nigga who can't get no burn off his own merit. He can't get, you got him in there, he still can't get no burn. 1 minute he in the G League, next minute he down here. 1 minute in the G League, next minute he down here. Y'all fucked over Quincy Oliveira. He can't get no burn. Quincy Oliveira picking up 94 feet, adding more points to this nigga. But now all of a sudden he get one game. He shot 30 times to get to 17 points. Oh, he's back. He figuring it out. Nigga, get the fuck out of here. The mother of his kids. Nigga called that motherfucker Lamar Odoms and sat at the game, nigga, and dared you to look over there. You a fucking hoe, nigga. I guarantee you that nigga ain't want that smoke. He shows you that. He pick and choose just like he pick his battles in the NBA. He run from smoke. He backstab people. See, only the karma coming back. Karma gonna hunt him down. And I'll be glad when this nigga retired. That's why the nigga talking about he wanna play the 45, thinking all the old heads gonna be dead and gone. But bitch, I'm still gonna be here. And once you retire, buku dirt gonna come out about your ass. Niggas already starting to expose you. So I don't know why the fuck you keep running around here talking about that what made you the GOAT with a losing record. Nigga, you got a losing record, yeah. You talking about that what made you the GOAT. What GOAT got a losing record? Kareem 6-4, Magic 5-4, Bird 3-2, Isaiah 2-1. We already know Jordan and Kobe. You know what I'm saying? You want to get Elijah Line 2-1. Like, how you get past these niggas? Who put you on the pedestal to say that? Like, who pushing you talking about you better than out? Come on, dog. I'm telling you, I don't think this nigga top 50, top 75. I might go 150 deep. Like Eddie did on motherfucking Beverly Hills. I'm trying to go deep undercover on this credit card scam. This nigga ain't nothing but a credit card scam. You know how them niggas be, I mean, I got them Walmart calls. You get a nigga 50 for 100, go in Walmart, the shit decline. He done deactivated the card. He done backstabbed you real quick. The nigga got me like that. I was looking for his ass hard too. I said, boy, if I catch this nigga is done data for real. The nigga go to Walmart. And my girl was like, man, she told me at the time, man, don't do that shit. We called the car, he called the car in front. We called that bitch twice. And she was like, all right, I get a nigga 150 for 300, nigga. Sent my girl in the store. She was like, you gonna have to help me with the groceries because we about to get a lot. Because we wasn't getting stamps at the time. Everybody got scammed before, dog. Don't act like it ain't never happened. See, I'm a man. I can talk about my failures. And I can always talk about my success. So we go in the store, we making groceries. We was in California, too. Soon we got after Katrina. Niggas out there. We had Red Cross money. We had all that shit on the cars. So we just trying to get some more to make groceries. Boom. Get in the store, put all that shit on the counter. The fucking car just kept saying decline. Boy, my girl didn't even know I walked off. Nigga, I eased off from that bitch. I'm already riding with the yeah. I go in that motherfucker. That I don't even know where the nigga at. The nigga gone like a motherfucker. I was like, damn, this nigga got me. I felt played like a motherfucker, boy. If I would have called him and that girl selling them fucking whack ass cars, both of them would have been slumped over. I promise on everything. And I don't mean to talk like that, but I'm just keeping real, man. Don't take my hard-earned money, nigga. I ain't in the game. I ain't in the streets. I'm trying to support you because you're my skin color, but look, your own skin color fuck over you. I don't know if they deactivated the call because when they called it, they were like, look, I could call it for you too. Boom. Then I got the call and I was still skeptical. Money still in my pocket. I had like $700 at the time. Then I said, baby, call this call. See, she called the call. The bitch was on like, yeah. Peel the 150 out. Soon I get in the store, get all the fucking groceries and swipe that bitch. That bitch done my fucking work. I say, never again. Everybody scam orders out here. Would you say I just admitted what? I ain't admitted nothing. That nigga ain't no fucking GOAT of mine. That nigga ain't Mr. GOAT. I almost got that nigga top 100 if you ask me. I got niggas who made it to the finals the right way and lost over this nigga. That's how much I don't like this nigga. This nigga don't like himself. You think he'd have did what AI did? No, he would have traded half of them niggas and got the fuck. AI did something that nigga never do. AI would have did. There they go. Here come them trolls. I like it. Let me tell you, this nigga talk about him all day. Nigga, your name is Ken James, so I know where you got that last name from. Enough said. You dick riding ass nigga. Look at him, Ken James. You want to be a part of that fucking family so bad. Ken doll. Who make a Ken doll? What a Kung Fu Joe? What a G.I. Joe with the Kung Fu grip? Your name is Ken doll, my nigga. Ken doll James. Ken is from, he made that fucking doll, so I know you done bought about 2 or 3 of them motherfuckers. Boy, you's a whole faggot out here. Fruit cup. So I talk about the man all day. No, I'm talking about a debate that I fucking had with this nigga. Just like you, another asshole liquor. Asshole liquor. My brother say asshole light, but you niggas asshole liquors. You gonna lick the man ass, then take it up yours. Boy, who nigga do that? This nigga named Ken James. I bet I look you up in the phone book, your name ain't gonna pop up nowhere. Yeah, hey, yo, whatever. It's your name, Ken James. LeBron probably stick his big toe in that bitch first, because you know his feet crooked. That nigga feet crawling on top of each other like an ant pile. You stick one of them bitches in there, get it right, get it all moist up for you. Then you shove the whole thing in there going sideways, up your ass. And then you say, I'm ready, daddy. Come on with the motion. You got the glow. Nigga got the glow. Boy, I ain't got to pay nothing for that nigga. I ain't no Shannon Sharp. I don't got no fucking sheet covers, no pillowcase. I ain't bought no jersey. Even when I was liking the nigga his first 7 years, I ain't bought nothing for him. And I gave him a shot. Yeah, shot in his motherfucking ass. You come to my doctor, I'm giving all tetanus shots. Nigga, get that shit up out your system. You're infested. You got all that infection in there. So I'm going to give you a tetanus shot and send your stupid ass on the way. Get your ass up out of my hospital, man. And make sure you wear your mask next time. Get your dumb ass up out of my hospital. And matter of fact, ban this nigga from my hospital. Let him go to the LeBron James of feet. Lying ass nigga. Why you don't go to your own doc? Don't he got a LeBron James of feet? I heard something pop. You always heard something pop when your ass getting your ass stomped. Y'all niggas can't fuck with me, man. Y'all niggas can't fuck with me. I ain't got no fetish for nothing. I ain't got no fetish for nothing. I'm just here to talk about his flaws because he got more flaws than great things he do in the league. But y'all niggas don't want to see that. First thing y'all talking about, well, you got a 4 for 4. Why nigga don't eat Wendy's? Black households cook. When I used to come home, dinner used to always be ready. My mom used to show me how to microwave the food and what clean up behind myself. Y'all eat that dog food, that microwave poison and all that. Nigga, we cook where I'm from. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. Y'all get high off that weak ass 4 for 4 from Wendy's. What you want, a double cheeseburger or you want a chicken sandwich with cheese? You want extra meal and ketchup on that thing? Which one you want? I'll fix it real good for you. Yeah, I'll give you a shit sandwich ASAP, but that's what it is, shit water. You want some shit juice? You want the water juice or you want a slushy? You want it to come out like how you want it. I can make it water. I can make it hard, put it in the blender, then shake it up. How you want it? Nigga, shit water. The only reason why I'm on this bitch, because I want that bitch ass nigga to hit that link. I want him to come over here. I ain't seen his name in the comment yet. Since he was talking about, we was on there 2.5 hours. Let me show you how I rock over here then, bitch. We could go 5-6 hours. And we've been doing that before you G-string snippers came around. See, that's why I'm still on here, because of niggas like y'all. As long as y'all in the comment talking, I'm going to keep flame balling this nigga. I'm going to keep flame balling this nigga. And Lucius, like I said, your name speak for itself, Pooches. You talking about this dude fruity. No, nigga, you fruity. You and the nigga got Ken James. Fuck y'all name yourself after another nigga. Like the nigga call himself, what his name? Go James Kingdom. Boy, y'all niggas go hard behind this nigga. Y'all niggas don't be having no facts, no proof. This nigga don't believe in himself. He telling you he can't win, and y'all niggas still come on here and cap for the man when the man aim is capping for the. Now, the only capping I heard him do say that was one made me to go. And he do, well, when he lie, I'm lying. That nigga do a lot of capping. So I know where y'all get it from now. I see where y'all get it from. Cap a lot records. I'm gonna start calling y'all shit water entertainment. That's what y'all is. When y'all try to defend niggas like that, y'all need to be ashamed of yourself, boy. Y'all really need Jesus, bro. Ain't no one man should have all that power over you dumb motherfuckers like y'all be having, like he be having over y'all. Like that man don't do no wrong. You ain't see all these epic failures. Like for real, like who does that? Nigga asked him, boy, did the role player sell Miami Heat out in 2011? King go what did King what did he say? Go James Kingdom said no, that wasn't his fault. Mookie, I'm telling you, just left this channel, Mookie. I'm gonna give you a word of advice, my brother. Leave them niggas alone, man. They bringing your credibility down. I understand you like cooking them, you like making fun of them, but it's time to throw these niggas away, man. It's time to get all these duck ass niggas from around the game, bro, because they make it hard for the watch. And they make nothing but excuses up for this nigga. Why he ain't win it this year? Why he ain't go for this year? Why he ain't do this that year? You understand? You gotta make it make sense. Every failure is not on his fucking teammates. They asked Kobe, hey Kobe, what you think about how the series going? The job not done. Point blank period. Kobe, I done seen Kobe say, I gotta be better. I never heard this nigga say, I gotta be better. I gotta do this. I gotta make this. I gotta do that. It's always shit. We was stacked top heavy. See what happened when first year in Miami, we had a big three, right? But first you said it wasn't a big three. So make up your mind. Either it was a big three or it wasn't. But we had to build our roster around minimum players, trying to sign all profit and shit. I said, God damn, this nigga, he went to college. No, he didn't. Because if you would have went to college, nigga would have been exposed your ass. Then we would have known you was the frozen one from Jump Street. Then we would have known what you was working with up top. But because you ducked all that smoke and you thought you was real ready, that's why your ass ain't make it. Carmelo did 1 year, won all that shit, all these awards, came to a harder conference, made it to the playoffs, and your stupid ass sitting over at the number one pick. You know how many number one busts they fucking had? You want me to count them? Y'all try to kill KB for being a bust, and he was the number one pick. So there you go. There you have it. And I don't look at KB as no bust. But I'd be damn if I let a nigga come out here and pump my head up with all these lies, narratives, and it ain't never my fault. Bitch, that's you. You ain't getting the job done. Oh, I scored 38 and 8. I averaged a triple-double. That's throwing your teammates under the bus. Who does that? But everybody want to run over there and play with this bum-ass nigga for some reason. Y'all hear how he do everybody else. So why would you want to go over there and play with him? He throw everybody under the fucking bus. So why would you go over there and play with him? When you just seen what he did his teammates. Lonzo Ball, Josh Hart, Brandon Ingram, them dudes ain't deserve that shit. And guess what? All them dudes left his motherfucking ass and got better. Look at Kevin Love. Kevin Love was 20 and 12, 24 and 12. Kevin Love used to be 31 and 31. I seen the game when he hit 31 and 31. You could have used that role player, but you made him a spot-up shooter, thinking you could make the right basketball play, thinking you got the high IQ, and that shit backfired on your stupid ass. Yeah, I remember Michael Olave-Candy. Then you come back, you changed Chris Bosh's game. Chris Bosh was a 20 plus 12 in Toronto. Not a man, 17, 18. Like, you don't make nobody fucking better. Who you made better? You ain't making nobody better. That right basketball play is just a fucking narrative. I'm just saying, that just goes to show you, bitch, you ain't clutch. But they're going to first thing, Troutmouth, Shannon Sharp, and all this other people going to say, oh, he clutch. He got the most game winners. Stop lying, man. That shit is inflated. That dude ain't got no more game winners than Jordan or fucking Kobe Bryant. Nigga already broke that shit down. Nigga already broke that shit down. So the longer y'all talk about him, y'all don't say nothing when the meter president is 6 feet wearing ass nigga. You understand? With them steel toes on, losing his hairline. Y'all love that shit. They talk about this nigga all fucking day. Do y'all go to ESPN and leave in their comments when they come to the YouTube world, man? Why y'all always talk about the role player, man? Why y'all keep talking about the role player, man? They got other players you can talk about, man. Y'all love that shit. So I'm here to debunk that shit. I wouldn't even play with that nigga. That nigga can't never make me better. I already got it in me. Like I said, it's not on you, it's in you. He make it look like it's on him, but we all know it ain't in him. But it's in him when he go to them Diddy parties. Nigga plugging him too. You ain't at the party with suits. You at the party where they walk around with the towels wrapped around you, with your feet hanging out. You understand? Soaking wet. Well, whatever room you're coming up out of, you know it. Don't get mad at me, nigga. Because ain't no party like a Diddy party. What other athletes you heard say that shit? Don't worry, I wait. That's the only thing he told the truth about. Ain't no party like a Diddy party. Hey, Bronny, where Bronny at? Call Bronny for me. The kids won't see him. Oh, y'all having a whole big old swinging party over here. Oh, shit, nah. Nigga, Diddy told you call your son, your bitch ass called him. Hey, Bronny, Diddy want you, man. Come on, man. Come say out to the people, man. Man, I wish I would introduce my son to some shit like that when I know what's going on. Faggot ass nigga. That nigga remind me of a faggot ass Chauncey of Menace to Society. Kane ain't gonna be there when he get a hold of the tape, nigga. Remember that nigga grabbed the referee hand and pointed at the fan? That nigga said, hey, nigga rat on everybody. Nigga fucking snitch. If you touch a referee, that's supposed to be a technical foul. This nigga walked the referee from one side of the scores table all the way to the other side, pointing at a lady, and that when he was no nigga. There was a lady, dog. You got ejected out the game, bro. That's how soft you is, man. You soft as baby shit. I'm gonna give you a shit smoothie. It ain't Skittles, it's Shittles. What you had, a poo boy? It ain't a poo boy. You had a poo boy. How many turds you want on this bitch? How much cheese you want on this motherfucker? Because you shit water. You come to my restaurant, you talk about that nigga, you getting everything shit. You got shit water. We got Kool-Aid. We got poo boys. And what else you want me to say? I've been telling Ticket to drop the link, man. I ain't gonna lie. Let me try one more time, bro. Let me try one more time. Ticket don't want to hear that shit neither. I told him let me freestyle this shit too. Head for the border. Head for the border. There he go. Only gay niggas say shit like that. Only gay niggas say shit like that. You wish you was at that party, huh? Well, we know who was at that party. The nigga who dicking you down. I'm gonna call you Mr. Dick 'em down. Nigga been dicking you down, and all you niggas in this bitch cabin for that nigga. What nigga want a receding hairline in? This nigga's crazy. These niggas young, dumb, ain't got no window to throw their piss out. That's why they walk around smelling like piss and ass all day. I bet you y'all wish y'all was at Lebron house, huh? So y'all can keep getting dick down. Dick 'em down entertainments. Come on over here. Shit water ENT. Holla at your boy. I signed your deal, nigga. He selling y'all dreams just like Diddy be selling them motherfucking rappers and singers' dreams. But I got your 10 album deal right, y'all. Come on over and we gonna get it in. Come to find out, nigga gotta suck, lick, and stick for that. No. I wish I would. I ain't a boy, nigga. And they be trying to throw two different parties and wait till everything's summer down, and then Diddy gonna wait till at about 2, 3 o'clock, then he gonna do the free calls. Why the Brown don't leave? Why the role player don't leave? Why nigga catching them walking around wrapped up in towels and shit? Where your wife at? Savannah know what you doing, boy? Oh, she probably be a part of that shit too, Lamar Odom looking at. I had to look at that picture real hard. I said, God damn, that nigga ain't lying. That nigga do that motherfucker do favor Lamar Odoms a little bit. The little squishy eyes, the little slanted eyes. I said, ooh wee. See, that's what I'm saying. You don't want nigga from down here start speaking a real nigga going. And like I said, everybody got chinks in their armor. I do. I expose myself. I let the world expose me. Niggas already know how I'm coming. But one thing a nigga can't tell you, I ain't no punk. I ain't no hoe. I want to see everybody win. I put niggas on, not take them away. You understand? I used to put niggas on. I ain't gonna give you nothing I can't take a loss on. That's why I don't have friends. That's why I don't have associates. You see what I'm saying? Because you can't help everybody. I'm from an era, nigga, if you ain't trying to help yourself, nigga gonna step on you, my nigga. Nigga gonna overlook you. But if you out here trying to help yourself, nigga gonna keep you with money in your pocket. Nigga gonna keep chunking you packages. Whatever it take to keep your money going and feed your fucking family. You feel what I'm saying? You hoe ass niggas in this era do the same thing he do. If you can't beat him, join him. You understand? You can't beat him, join him. Young nigga, I'm waiting for Young Disciple. Young Disciple, I'm calling you out, sir. You said when we go live on this channel, you wanted to come. That's why I'm still on here. We're approaching 2.5 hours. Something that you say we're going to 2.5 hours. I told you, dog, we do this shit daily. I can run it. I can run all day, nigga. But I ain't running from you or no smoke. I'm just saying I can run all day and don't get tired. And I still got more ammo, especially for niggas like him, especially for a nigga like you. Like this nigga ain't did nothing spectacular that nobody else ain't never do. Like so why? My biggest thing is why y'all keep holding this nigga hand when he lost with super teams. See the difference between letting the GM build a super team and the players do it, that AAU shit, that shit don't work. Point blank, period. Y'all get mad at KD. KD went to Golden State. That's the team that had him down 3-1. Man, the man went over there because how they play basketball. The man went over there because he was intrigued how they move the ball, how they was whooping on LeBron stupid ass, the role player, because the role player couldn't beat them people. And y'all know they cheated for that nigga in 2016. But look, Steph Curry still got 2 rings without KD. So it's 2-0. Y'all want to talk about them 4-ass MVP, 2 of them shit water because, like I say, y'all didn't want to give Kevin Durant and Steph Curry no 2 MVPs because they canceled each other out. So how this nigga gonna win 2 MVPs with Bosh and Wade? But y'all always talking, he got 4 finals, he got 4 MVPs, he got 4. Boy, that's why I call him Wendy's 4 for 4. But you know, Wendy's got a bigger bag now. He got the $5 bag. You still stuck on that 4 for 4? I'm just saying, you feel me? I be saying people going there, co-workers eat that shit all day. You want something from Wendy's McDonald's? Hell no. I eat from the Mexicans before I go buy that shit, nigga. And I'm telling you the truth, man. Maybe give me some rice, a burrito or something. And I'll never eat no fast food. Fuck that shit. Y'all niggas eat fast food and y'all think y'all the shit. Nah, nigga. Shout out to my Migos. Y'all got the fire burritos, fajitas, quesadillas. You understand? I don't eat no refried beans, but you know, I do fuck with y'all rice. I eat y'all nacho with the queso cheese. That shit be busting with the ground meat, with the fajita meat, with the chicken on top. Boy, I eat all that. That's better than eating that fast food, I tell you that. And look at them, these niggas here, boy. They up in this motherfucker. Where y'all come from, dog? Y'all like fucking roaches. Y'all like rats in the fucking sewer, dog. First we was having a good dialogue. Where all y'all niggas come from? Spelling your G-string sniffers. Like, where the fuck y'all come from? We was over having a good dialogue about Shai exposed the Joker, Frog, and the fan, and here y'all come. The only thing I tried to do was give y'all an update on my debate last night. To me, it wasn't a debate, but, you know, if y'all call it a debate, the numbers don't lie. Go check the poll and see how I had this nigga couldn't breathe in that motherfucking Florida project. I dragged him in that river. I dragged him to the swamps. He couldn't breathe. So I won't do it again. I'm so hyped, I won't do it again on this channel. I won't do it on IG. You say, I'm going to come to your turf next time. All right, here I go. Like mystical, bitch. Here I go. I ain't seen your name pop up in this fucking chat yet. Because I can get my nigga to drop the link. You understand? I ain't seen a name drop. Oh, T Price, what's up with Gigi, man? Let me know what's going on with Queen Gigi, man. So I can come over there and chop it with y'all. You know, we do real nigga things over here. We support all the real, you feel me? What time we going live on Gigi shit, man? Put Gigi shit in the comments. Because I'm tired of cooking these role players, bro. And nobody want no smoke. Ticket be driving the link. The niggas don't hit the link and all that. I already know they just want to try to real. Hold up. It's 11 right now. Ain't she on my time? Ain't she on the south? Or she on your side of town? She on the west coast around you? Because if she on the west coast, we do have another hour. Let me know, T. Because I'm going to come over there. I'm just trying to show niggas it ain't nothing to do 2.5 hours. Oh, she on West Coast time? All right. Well, we got an hour. I got enough. I got 1 more hour to cook these niggas. You want pig feet? You want hog maws? You want chitlins? What you want? I'm cooking today. Just put your order in. You want a high sausage? Well, you want a poo sausage? Because that's what y'all fans is. Shit water poo. Everything is poo when I... And you talking about sad, like, well, your name is sad. You call yourself fool. Yeah, you is a fool. You helping up for that nigga. Your name speak for itself. See when y'all come in here with those names. Oh, T Price, drop a chairman, because Kawhi won't know. Fam won't know. Look, when y'all niggas come up in here, dog, y'all gotta have y'all shit together, dog. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Y'all be helping up for the nigga and don't want to hit the link and debate. It's only fun and games. It's only fun and games. That's how I know you niggas sad too. If you gonna call me sad, I know y'all sad because y'all defending them from the chat and don't want to defend them on the real panel. Just hit that link, come your monkey ass up here, and you ain't gonna get no milk and cookies. Just like they took his milk and cookies in Miami. You goddamn right. You goddamn right. I'm gonna take your milk and cookies too. Now sit your ass in the corner. You're lucky I don't get no rice and pour it in the corner and bang your ass down on your fucking knees like old school. See, y'all need that old school love. Y'all need that tough love. So I'm gonna give it to you. I'm here to give it to you. I'm here to give it to you. If you want me to make you famous, come on down, baby. I'm Young Gunning. You hear me? Young Guns, Billy the Kid, Emilio Estevez. I'll make your ass famous every chance you want. Come on. Don't get mad. Don't get mad. Y'all know what's up. Y'all know what's up. Y'all know y'all ain't got nothing compared. Y'all niggas can't talk about this man at all. What y'all gonna bring up? He not clutch. He walk off on his team, 5-6 minutes left. You talking about people think I be walking off because I be quitting. No, I be going to get treatment. Boy, there go another lie. This nigga got y'all all this nigga lie to y'all more than he lied. Oh man. Just lie. But they told you ain't nothing but lie all you out here. All y'all niggas be lying. All y'all niggas be lying. I just want to know why that nigga ain't pull up on Kevin Gates. Kevin Gates came to that fucking game. You can say he ain't street and all this and all that all you want. Stephen A. Smith ain't street. So why if you could put up on a non-street nigga and Stephen A. Smith, y'all say Kevin Gates ain't street, he a faggot, he a dick in the boot. I read all the comments when I was looking at the little thing when it happened, and everybody was doing a video about why he didn't pull up on him when he pulled up on that man. That goes to show you cherry pick just like in real life. In the NBA, that's why you gotta lose a wicket. You can't cherry pick your way to the top. Either you take the stairs or you don't. Either you take the stairs or you don't. Nigga, that's from longevity, man. Get your stupid ass out here. That's why your name fool right now. So he number one in scoring all time. That's the only thing you know. He number one in miss shots too, 14,000. He number one in turnovers in the playoffs and in the motherfucking regular season. And that ain't even combined. So put that's bad. That's bad records. That's bad records, sir. It took that nigga 7 extra years to pass Michael Jordan 30-point game. How many 30-point games Michael Jordan had? He only played 13 years because if you think about it, 2 times he retired. 1 time he was hurt from a broken foot. And the last time he came back from playing baseball, he only played 17 games. And that nigga still ain't catching, but he the GOAT. You lucky some of you niggas ain't in front of me, dog. I put this on everything, bro. I'll make you famous. But that shit y'all be talking in the comments, where I'm from, that's fighting words. I ain't gonna lie, you gonna have to show me you about that. Like Boosie said, you ain't about what you be talking about. You gonna have to show me you about that. I'm on here just to have a nice dialogue. You get mad because I'm cooking a role player. Now you all in your fucking feeling and you trying to talk like you're a big dog. And I believe half of you niggas is under 25 the way you're talking. You could read your comments and you could look at the names that you got. Fool, Ken James, Lucius, Pooches. Come on, man. Ain't nobody about that. I don't give a fuck where you from. Nigga, that shit don't mean nothing. We was drilling shit before y'all started that shit. Nigga, remember that. They were calling us Chopper City before y'all was calling yourself Chirac. So stupid ass up out of here. Like I said, if you really want to do that and you want to take it there, it ain't nothing to me, dog. It ain't nothing but a big dog. To me, nigga, that shit ain't nothing but a big dog. You dig what I'm saying? So I don't give a damn about all that shit that you talking. And then guess what? New Orleans people everywhere since Katrina. Don't act like we ain't got New Orleans everywhere. New Orleans is in Chicago, Denver, Utah, wherever you want to. They everywhere, my nigga. They everywhere. I'm not on that time. Like I said, that's how I know you niggas lost the battle because y'all trying to take personal shots. But something about that because we real. We Joes. So I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck, my nigga. It is what it is. I'm like Soldier Slim, nigga. Boom, 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 boom. That's why I keep that fucking heater on me. Whether you want to squeeze, stab, fight, pull hair, it don't make a fucking difference. Man, look, don't tell that nigga nothing. Oh, what's up, cuz? Don't tell that nigga nothing, man. Talking about since 1994, bruh. My project had the most murders, 24. And there ain't nothing to brag about, but I'm just saying, I survived that era. That's why I told Soldier Slim told you. If you live past 1994, nigga, you a gangster, nigga, off the dump. And I was off the porch. I was running with big dogs. I was a little pup, but I was still running with the big dogs. They taught me the right way. That's why I'm not in jail or dead, nigga. Katrina on shit. Go down there right now. That bitch is popping. That bitch back open, bend back open, wide open. You ain't gonna go to the east. You ain't gonna go uptown. You ain't gonna go downtown. Or you ain't gonna go to that West Bank with that bullshit. I'm just saying, like, you can't even go to Metairie with that shit. Bitch, you can't even go to Baton Rouge with that shit. Go to Shreveport and watch it. Watch how they fucking leave your stupid ass. Go to motherfucking Lafayette. Go to Lake Charles. Bitch, I got cities, I got ports, I can name, boy, you crazy like a motherfucker. You know how many times we held that fucking title? Because y'all went out there with that drill rapping and all that dumb ass shit. First of all, y'all don't know how to kill because half of the niggas that's doing it is in jail. I know a lot of niggas killing walking around right now that know how to do the shit. They got some people that got caught. They got some people that didn't. All y'all niggas getting caught in Chicago. Look at Dirk in jail. Stupid hot, murder for hire, dumbass nigga. Look, Chief Keef done left. Salute to all the fallen ones though. Salute to all the fallen ones. Them niggas don't know how to motherfucking kill, man. And y'all repping off that shit in Chicago. Y'all look stupid, you ask me. Y'all look stupid, my nigga. Y'all don't know how to kill. Look what's going on in Memphis, how they kill Young Thug, and look where they dumbass at. Y'all niggas ain't crash outs like Jody Badass say, unique off power. You niggas crash dummies. They flooded that bitch and we went right back down there and bust that bitch right back open, nigga. What the fuck you talking about? And the city up and running. Like I say, I guarantee you won't go down there. Go get you a shit boy. Cause I'm gonna tell him when you see the nigga named Fool, fuck a tuka. When you see a nigga named Fool, serve him all shit. Shit laid, shit juice, poo boys. Don't give him no Skittles, give him some shittles. Man, we gonna serve all you niggas shits. You can't never shit on a nigga. Especially when you ain't gonna go down there. I bet you if your team could make it to the Super Bowl or your college team make it to the Sugar Bowl, I bet you won't come down there. I can go home every chance I want. I ain't no fucking nigga. I respect everywhere. You dig? I try to help people as I go. I don't diminish what a nigga do, but I'm gonna diminish this nigga because he don't believe in himself and he cheated the system to still have a losing record. But y'all won't get mad at me. Don't come for me. Don't come for me if you don't want a nigga to strike back, bitch. Tell that nigga G Dizzy. Tell that nigga, man, we neighbors, we cousins, we brothers. We uncles and nephews, we aunties and nieces. Nigga, we ain't got no beef with Texas. See, that's the type of shit that niggas be wanting to do. Oh, New Orleans came out here and fucked up. Nigga, if y'all was in a situation like that, y'all ain't had no food, no FEMA playing around with people's lives. People ain't got nothing, bitch. You gonna get it how you live too. That's how I know we real. We ain't come out here to fuck over people on purpose. Bitch, we was hungry, nigga. We was fucking hungry and them bitches wasn't doing nothing for us. Nigga, we ain't asked to come out here. So now you about to feel that shit. Now you about to feel that shit. And I hate that shit went that way, nigga. Now we back on track. Now we family again. Now we good. And we ain't got to worry about all that dumb ass shit. But if that shit would have happened in any one other city, man, we'd have opened our arms to that shit. But if you'd have come down there with that bullshit like that, shit, a lot of shit would have happened too. Ain't Texas far back, ain't got no holes out here. We had to catch ourselves, man. The people open their doors to us, man. The people open their whole state to us. They were the first ones to do that shit. So I commend them. That's why I stayed. Bigger, more opportunity. Man, I love Texas. I ain't no Houston baby and all that, but dog, I'm telling you, dog, you got to be a damn fool to want to keep some fucking beef going on when you just blow the levees and try to kill everybody fucking down there. That was the government doing. You act like we want to come out here or something. The government fucked over, just like they fucking over you right now, and you probably in the fucking same situation you in, but you ain't gonna go at the government and talk shit about them, but you gonna try to come at me for talking about a fucking role player. Man, get the fuck out of my face. I'm telling you, dog, I'm built different. I had a father figure. My mama ain't raised me. My daddy, my grandpa, my great-grandfather. I was raised by real niggas, my dog. And I'm standing on business. That's why I talk the same way. I come the same way. You'll never see me change. All my points be the same. You ain't gonna hear nothing different in my stories. Bitch, I'm built like that. And I ain't talking about no fucking Ford tough, nigga, because I don't drive Fords where I'm from. Bitch, you got me fucked up, son. We drive Chevys, nigga. The old people drive Fords. The young niggas drive Chevys, Oldsmobiles, Cutlass, Monte Carlos, and Regals, man. To the Suburban expedition with the TVs playing. He ain't say nothing about no fucking Ford with the TVs playing. Suburban is a fucking Chevy, nigga. Chevy boys. We drive Chevys and old school Oldsmobiles, Regals, Monte Carlos. Check our resume, nigga. We don't need no 2025 Maybach to look good. You still got to put money in that bitch. Go look at through the whole South from Florida to Texas to Mississippi. Number old school sitting on Ace and 32. Nigga, we get bread. Chicago ain't on no fucking time. New Orleans the murder cap. Get your stupid ass up out of here. You got to be fucked up, man. You got me fucked up. Y'all name is number one right now. Talking about Chicago on top. Go check the murder rate again. New Orleans done snatched that from you pussy ass niggas. Yeah, I said it. Pussy ass niggas. And I ain't here to do, but if you maybe promote it, it'll go up. The numbers don't lie. You heard me? Tell them straight. You heard me? Straight from that inner nigga, dog. Why you think they hate small cities? They don't never want small cities to win in sports or none of that. Because they know we gonna tear that bitch up. We gonna knock that bitch off the hinges. Anthony Davis, y'all got rid of him. Chris Paul got rid of him. He must the role player ran. Cleveland, a small city, got rid of Cleveland. Ain't won a championship since Jim Brown. They got when he was born. You understand? But y'all think this nigga, he done got one for y'all and ran on y'all. Because everybody leaving him because they see what he about. Why you think Kyrie left? You think Kyrie left because he wanted to leave? I mean, about to stab Kyrie in the fucking back for Chris Paul. Fuck that. I'm going to get out here first. I'm going to beat you. I'm going to get ahead of the curve. Soon Kyrie go to the finals with Luka dying, that bitch said, man, I was out here Kyrie on my team. Everything is about him. Everything is about him. Yeah, you said, you the one brought it up. You the one said that Chicago on top. Chicago ain't on top of shit. Bernie Mac been dead. Detroit got more pop than y'all. The murder rate been like that before Katrina, stupid ass. Fuck you not understanding, boy. You dog, I told you, bro, you don't want to do this with me. And I ain't on here to do that, bro. So we gonna let this slide, bro. I'm waiting for my girl Gigi to come on. I'm gonna go support the queen. She always support my channel, support the real. You know, y'all niggas is role players, man. I got your T. I got the text. Thank you, big dog. Soon they drop that link. I'm going over there. I got about 30 more minutes to flame ball you niggas. You gotta ask them that, nigga. We survived though. I bet you if a hurricane or storm hit y'all motherfucking ass, y'all half y'all gonna die. Y'all don't know how to survive that shit, man. They try to kill us. I told y'all that story already. They try to murder us, nigga, dog. But guess what? They ain't know we was gonna stick together. They ain't know we was gonna make it out that bitch. And you know what I liked about that whole situation? Niggas who was just trying to get at each other 2-3 years earlier, 2 months, 4 months earlier. All them niggas was helping each other save each other, nigga. All them niggas. That's why I respect my city to this day, because they could have been backstabbing niggas. They could have been snaking niggas. But guess what? We're in survival mode. Niggas just was trying to get at a nigga last week. They helping, saving kids, bringing food to these families on these roofs. You dig? Y'all have a snowstorm. Nigga, let me tell you something how I know Chicago weak. And this is a real story. We so used to the heat down here in the South, it get with the humidity and the heat indexture, it be like 110, 115 when you jump in these cars and gotta cool that bitch off. Then that bitch is simmer down to about 98 or 99. When the heat stroke hit when the heat wave hit motherfucking Chicago, how many of you bitch ass niggas was dying because y'all ain't know how to survive because y'all used to that cold? You could put me in anywhere, nigga, and I'ma survive. You could put me anywhere and I'ma survive. Y'all niggas was dropping like flies when that heat indexture hit y'all fucking city that time. I forgot what year it was. That people driving like flies in Chicago. The heat indexture. Woo. Y'all don't know how to fucking survive. Y'all don't know how to survive. So stupid ass on my face, but we on top. Man, I respect shit. I do respect Chicago, but y'all done killed all the real niggas who came from Chicago. Y'all killed Bernie Mac. What the name is? The pops off of House Party. What the name? I think his name Robert. Man, what the nigga name is, man? Over 2001. Yeah, man, dog. A snowstorm came down here. You ain't see nobody die in Texas. They was cutting the lights off. We had 2 snowstorms, nigga. The last 2 since it's 2025. We had 2 snowstorms, one in 21 and one just passed. Ain't nobody died out here. And I'm talking about they closed the roads down. People lights was off. They ain't had no motherfucking heat. They ain't had no food. Nigga, and that shit lasted damn near a whole motherfucking week, 2 weeks, nigga. Nigga, you ain't see nobody dropping like no flies down here when they try to kill us down here, nigga. Salute the Texas for standing tall. Some people had power, some people had to use generators, but ain't nobody was dying. And it was cold as fuck, nigga. I ain't never felt that type of cold, but I was like, ooh. But guess what? My children survived. I had my kids dressed warm. My girls were straight. No, man, the daddy off a house party, man. He from Chicago. I can't forget this nigga Rock. What the nigga name is, man? Somebody. Yeah, man, look, man, come on, man. Survival of the fucking fittest, man. Niggas ain't fucking with us, man. I don't give a fuck. I heard the levees blow. Nigga, I was in Saving Paris and Chalmette. Right there off Judge Perez, nigga. And Delaronda. Dog, I'm inside smoking my weed. I went to sleep because I done smoked about 5 blunts, put it that drink. We were drinking liquor and we had beer. We had cooked some because we didn't know if it was gonna hit that Saturday or that Sunday. Nigga, I told him, man, y'all watch the house. Yeah, Robin Harris, him. Dog, I went upstairs, I laid in the bed, dog. I was like, you know what? I'm about to take me a nap right quick. People still outside playing. People bumping their music and shit. It's cool. It's nighttime. It ain't hot because the cool air from the lake, from the water. I'm like, damn. So I try to go upstairs and sneak me a little nap in right quick. Boom. At first, I thought I was tripping. The first one go off like boom, 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 boom. My girl was like, man, you felt that? I said, man, leave me alone, man. I'm high, man. I said, man, don't wake me up, man. So I turned over on my right side, and then that bitch hit again. Buku shit went to falling off the dresser like we about to have an earthquake. So she said, man, jump up, man. I know you heard at that time. So I jump up. We got upstairs. That's the only thing saved us, my nigga. I swear to God. If we would have had a one floor house, nigga, everybody would have been dead in that bitch. I'm looking, I go downstairs, everybody's still cooking. He's like, man, you heard that, B-Lock? I was like, yeah, I heard that. What the fuck that was? So I'm looking around, I don't see nothing. Boy, good thing I ain't open that fucking door. Because normally I open the door and just look outside. I go back upstairs, I say, man, y'all done got me up now, man. I say, man, fuck, man. I say, man, y'all done blow my shit, man. I was sleeping good. I already had rolled like 10 blunts because I went and got me an ounce. That's when Reggie was popping. Wasn't no gas like that. It was Mid and Reggie. I ain't gonna lie. Wasn't on no gas back then. Boom. I went got me an ounce of roll like 10 blunts up. Think I'm sitting in that fucking bedroom. Some say, man, go downstairs. So I go downstairs to pop a beer open and pull me another shot, hit that bitch and down that beer. As I'm going by the trash can, we had a slide door. It's called a patio door. I pulled them blinds back. Boy, that water sitting 3-4 feet all the way in my chest, like just popping the window. So I was like, man, everybody get the fuck up, man. Everybody, I thought we was in jail in boot camp, nigga. Move it. Captain Harris on Police Academy. Man, get the fuck up, man. They got water everywhere. And they were like, what you mean, what? So we trapped in? I said, hell yeah, we can't go nowhere. Nigga, I just see our car floating up the street like the hood of that bitch. I'm like, man. Now they in there crying, boo-hooing, and woo. I'm like, man, ain't no fucking way in the world this bitch about that. I said, how the fuck we gonna get about this bitch? I said, man, everybody go upstairs. Just get upstairs. So some people stayed downstairs. Some people went to panic. People crying and snot everywhere. Man, ain't no time to be buck up, Bart. Nigga, we got to find a way to stick the fucking together, man. Who got something? What y'all think about what we should do? So first thing I did, I pushed all the screens and knocked all the windows out. Bang, bang, bang. It's already 3 a.m. Daylight come. Dog, I go back to the downstairs and open that bitch. I go back downstairs and open and swing that fucking the blinds open on that patio door. The fucking water over the door. I'm like, whoa. Ran upstairs. Get back upstairs. Tell everybody, man, the water done took over the door. Now it's over the door. So if we was on the first floor and that was it, boy, it was over. But the water haven't started coming in yet. So I'm looking. Nah, I ain't gonna lie, dog. First thing I did, I went to Big Dog. I went to the Big Dog, bro. I said, man, I know you ain't about to let us go out like this, bro. I prayed, bro. I prayed, and man, look, that's the most I ever prayed, boy. I've been in church all my life at that time, but I ain't never prayed this hard. I said, but you gotta answer. You gotta do something, bro. I said, this ain't right. I ain't going out like this. So first thing I'm thinking, I said, all the kids by the window. I said, look, first thing we about to do, because I ain't got no big shit or nothing to bust through the roof to get through that type of stud. So I said, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get out the window. Nigga, the dumpster was upstairs by our window, just fucking floating. I said, I'm gonna put everybody in that dumpster. I'm gonna jump up on the roof and I'm gonna pull y'all niggas up. I said, but anybody panic, I swear to God, I'm letting you go. Don't come in this water fighting me, and you ain't about to bring me down. Just relax. I'm gonna push up to the roof, and y'all sit on the goddamn roof till we could get some help. And it was A, B, C, D. We was in apartment D. Man, I'm sitting there thinking, like, man, what the fuck I'm gonna do? I went back to Big Dog. I'm hitting the weed talking to this nigga, drinking, taking shots. I'm like, man, forgive me for what I'm coming to you right now. But, bro, I'm telling you, we can't go out. Like, first thing I hear, soon I finish, they got water coming in the house. Water coming in the house. Hold the fuck up. Run downstairs. You know how nigga got a gap in their mouth? Like these lying-ass LeBron fans, the role players. You know, people back then say if you lie, you gonna get a gap. Man, that fucking split was in the bottom of that door, and water just was pouring in that bitch. But it wasn't coming fast, but it was coming fast. So I counted the fucking steps. I was like, damn, man, we got 17 steps in this bitch. How the fuck we supposed to get out this shit if the water keep coming? The trip part about it, it wasn't even much raining, dog. It wasn't even much fucking raining. The rain had been stopped. They blew the fucking levees, and the water just come gushing in that bitch. I said, oh my God. I went back to the Big Dog. Dog, this is all true shit. I went in the bathroom. I'm sitting on that fucking toilet. I said, man, look here. God forgive me, but if I got to leave somebody, I got to save myself, man. I'm not about to die like this. I said, man, you got to stop. You got to stop this, man, please. Her mama's 65 years old. At that time, I'm like 31, 32, 30 years old. But really, how old I was? My bad. I was like 27 going on 28. I'm like, man, this shit crazy. I'm in survival mode, though. Get everybody upstairs. So I got the kids sitting on the step. I say, bro, y'all count these motherfucking steps as that water come up in here. It done took over downstairs. Now it's like, you got 17 steps, the bitch on 10. We got 7 more to go. I said, woo. I said, everybody get back in position. So he looking, her brother looking, because he the only adult in there like for his male, and we had 11 people, right? 5 was kids. We had 6 kids, my bad, and 5 adults. Her mama, she's 65, so she can't help us. So it's down to the 2 ladies, me and her brother. I said, no way, man. I ain't going out like Willie Lump, whoever that fucking is. I said, something got to give. So I put all the kids by the window. You dig? I said, like I said, we about to go without move. All the water came all the way upstairs. I swear to God. Nigga, I started crying like a hoe. I ain't no hoe though, but I started crying. I said, man, I know this. I started thinking about Day of Tomorrow. I started thinking about 2012, and it wasn't even 2012. I went to think about all kind of natural disaster movies like, boy, ain't no fucking way. I know we ain't about to go out like this. So now I'm looking. The water comes chest high. I grabbed everybody. I said, everybody grab hands. Prayed one more time. I must have prayed at least 40 times. Boy, I broke a record. I broke a goddamn record. I grabbed everybody. I'm praying. I'm like, man, look. I said, now we got to go without move. So as I'm about to start climbing out the window to get in the dumpster, to get on the roof so I can just grab their hands and pull them up on top of the fucking roof that fast, no, the water just stopped. Chest high, just stopped. And it was like, the water stopped. It's not coming up no more. I said, man, y'all sure? They were like, yeah, get back down. I'm in that motherfucker. I'm like, I said, man, but we can't stay back here. We can't even move around. So we moved. It was our room. And in the upstairs is a hallway with our room, the bathroom, then the other room, because it was a 2 bathroom. So I'm walking through the water to go to see out the kids' room, because the window out over there, they got a whole top of the McDonald arch, the M. That bitch right there in front of the complex. I'm like, dog. They got the dude on the other side hiding. Hey, anybody over there? I heard y'all busting windows over there. I'm like, yeah, man, we stuck, man. What's up? It was an old cat. He said, man, I'm trying to get up out this bitch, man. Can I get over there by y'all? I said, man, I ain't got no rope, no sheets, no nothing. You know, I'm going to just walk on that thing. I said, dog, don't do that, dog. I straight told the dude. I said, man, don't do that. I said, what I'm about to do, I'm about to bust a hole in the wall and pop these studs and I'm about to go to the apartment A to see what's going on in the front because we're in apartment D. So I'm just sitting there. I'm like, man, I'm about to cry. So I'm like, boy, I can't go out like this yet. So I bust the studs, broke down the sheetrock, went through our closet all the way to apartment A. Man, they got niggas out there jet skiing, riding on boats, motorboats, ain't saving nobody. Now I'm pissed off. So I go back. I said, man, they got people out there riding in the water, man. The people ain't trying to save nobody. All these people out here stuck. And there had a lot of black people back there because that's around the time they went to breaking down the desires and all the St. Thomas's. They break down the project and they put them in houses and apartments. It did because they said the project was too bad. So after that, I was just like, fuck it. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That shit was scary. That shit was scary like a motherfucker. But God saved us. 3 days later, we in that motherfucker. We sleeping, standing up in the wall, leaning on the wall. I got people sitting on the headboard. I got people laying on the dresser. They like leaning against the bed. We couldn't lay down, so we had to stand up or you just sit down and sleep on something that was high. So I was like, damn, this is uncomfortable. Nigga got back problem. Nigga catching crooks in their neck. Nigga crying all night. Nobody don't want to die. Man, shut the fuck up, man. Let me think this shit over, man. Fuck. I'm the only thinker right now. Fuck, I'm about to crack up too. Bitch, y'all got me about to just leave y'all in this bitch. Really, I'm about to just jump on the roof and just walk on to the apartment in my motherfucking self. So me and my brother popping the studs. Bang. Break down the sheetrock. Bang. We just had one little hammer. A hammer that you hit nails with. It wasn't no maul or none of that shit. So I'm walking through the apartment. I hear dogs barking in the other apartment. They stuck down there. I don't think they made it though, because if the water was chest high up here, I don't know how that dog survived. Nigga, at one point, I was like, man, fuck that. I might as well go ahead on with my move. Nigga, we walking through people's houses, chest high water, looking and everything. Like, with it, nigga found wet weed, all kind of shit in that bitch. I'm like, boy, they got boo-hoo shit in apartment C. Go to apartment B. Find some more shit. I'm like, ooh, we ain't all these people around this bitch smoking like that. Y'all right next door to a nigga that ain't sharing. Sharing is caring. Next time I'm coming in your shit, I'm gonna take it. I'm just playing. That's how it was. That's how I was thinking at the time. I thought I was about to die, yo. I thought it was over. So I'm grabbing the weed. I got it sitting on a high pole. I'm trying to drive with lighters and everything. I don't give a fuck, nigga. I'm trying to get high, bitch. My nerves bad. Nigga, I go to apartment A. I'm looking like that. I was like, ooh. Apartment A got it. Oh, shit. I went to stuffing all that shit. Hey. I went all the way back to my apartment, got a pillowcase and went to stuffing shit. So I put that bitch on my shoulder. I said, man, look what I found. We can survive off this shit. They had an ice box in their room. You know, you got an ice box in your room. That's because you got some greedy, you helping some family members. They always eat the groceries. So we was able to salvage a little stuff about that motherfucker. Because the icebox said hi. Like, I was like, ooh, the icebox ain't gonna get wet. So I opened that bitch. It was boo-hoo shit in that motherfucker. And it was just starting to get room temperature because, like I said, we was in the house already 2 or 3 days. So now I done put a pillowcase on a broom. I'm waving that bitch out the window. I said, here, y'all do that shit, man. My arms getting tired. Put the little ones on that. So the dude finally come over there. How many of y'all is in the house? I said, shit, dog, it's 11, man. How many kids? How many women? You worry about the kids and the women, man. What about me? Like that, I swear to God, I said it just like that. He's like, nah, man, we just saving all kids and elderly people right now. Bitch, I'm elderly. I went to playing like I was handicapped, crossing my eyes and shit. Bitch, you gonna get me first too, bitch. Man, this nigga grabbed the old ladies. Well, and I ain't gonna say old lady. He grabbed my mother-in-law, my girl, the sister-in-law, and all the young babies, all the kids. It was, and he left 4 of us. It was just me, my brother-in-law, my older stepson, and and his stepson, his older stepson. Man, the bitches ain't never come back. No, we in that bitch for another 4, 5, 6 days. I'm like, boy, ain't this about a bitch. I said, dog, y'all wanna walk back to the front to see if somebody out there? At this time, I done seen some boku shit that happened sitting in this fucking water. Nigga, my skin getting wrinkled. I thought I was 80 years old when I got out that water, nigga. I was like, I wanted to sneak the fuck out that nigga when he came back. But I'm just so happy the water stopped coming. He did come back to save us. I was like, boy, you lucky, boy. I ain't got enough energy to jump on your ass right now. So I'm just about to drop them off over there. I'll be right back. Bitch, that nigga ain't never come back. Boy, I was hot. So now I'm sitting down, I'm asking my brother and my stepson, man, what we gonna do? Man, we in this bitch for no food, smelling like ass. And I'm talking about just wrinkle down. Man, I don't know, bro. Now we just start ribbing each other for some reason. Just trying to make it, like just trying to make it through the day. 1 day pad, 2 day pad, 3 day pad. Now, mind you, then it got the girls and the little ones 2, 3 days early. about 7 days all together, nigga gonna come talk about anybody in there? You fucking right, nigga, with the running through that. You know how hard it is to run through water? Nigga with the swimming through that bitch, through the cracks and everything. Nigga, hey. We hiding and shit. Y'all come to the front. We about to get y'all out here. I was like, damn. Boy, they finally came. Boy, I say, thank you, Lord, bro. I say, bro, I'm about to change over a new leaf, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm about to stop doing lie shit, bro. But this could have been devastating right here. And that's when I seen the change. You know, you ain't gonna just change like that. You're gonna be dipping down, but you pulling yourself away from a lot of fuck shit. Shit that you know pausing in your community, but you looking at that fast money. You know what I mean? So I'm just like, man, I'm just about to fucking give me a job, man. Fuck this shit. I done lost work. I done lost money. I couldn't even save nothing. I'm like, man, it don't make no sense to even go back because I done accumulated so much shit and stacked so much shit at the time. I'm gonna have to do too much. Now I gotta go to another nigga city, another nigga set and try to do that shit, man. I'm gonna just give me a job, you feel me? Yeah, the Turley one flushing and none of that shit, nigga T. I was like, man, fuck, I'm assed out. So they bring us to St. like right by the courthouse on St. Bernard Parish. The courthouse, that's where the water. And if you're on a boat and you look back, but first they ain't must bring us straight there. They say, look, man, we're gonna bring y'all to the bank, Regent's Bank. Everybody in Regent's Bank. I say, dog, we still gonna be in the water though. Why you just ain't bringing us to dry land and just getting people out this water? They brought us to Regent's Bank right there on Judge Perez, next door to Walmart. We get up there, number same in all Paris police in that bitch. Anybody got drugs, guns, drop them in his trash can. If we catch you with it, you're going to jail. Bitch, how you gonna put a nigga in jail when the jail is packed and same in all Paris because y'all needed somewhere for people to fucking go? Nigga ain't worrying about that shit, man. No drugs and guns. Nigga trying to get up out this fucking water. So I done stood up in that bitch another 7 days. Me, my stepson, and my brother, we in that bitch smell like ass still, wrinkled like Joe Biden, looking stupid, hair not combed, breath stinking, ain't got a toothbrush the first. I'm like, man, this is some bullshit. Bullshit. So I'm just looking, I'm like, man, God, I went back to the big dog. I say, bro, get me out this jam, bro. I swear to God, I'm changing my life. I'm a be a security guard. I don't give a fuck if it's top flight. I won't help people now. Fuck, cause these bitches ain't helping nobody. And that's how the security guard thing came. Cause I always wanted to help people. But when you stuck in the product of your environment, you see all this shit going on. You see what people have. You see how your mama's struggling. Got to work 3 jobs just to put a pair of jaws on layaway for you. I turned to the streets to get my own shit to help my mom out. I wasn't doing it for no fuck shit or no bad shit. I just did it so she ain't had to worry about me no more. You dig what I'm saying? That shit getting emotional just talking about that shit because I love everybody that survived that shit. We lost some good people. Man, we seen people die in that fucking water, man. That shit is not fucking cool, man. The government been running the fucking muck on us and y'all fucking know that shit. Y'all fucking know that shit. And you wonder why I'm built the way I'm built. You wonder why I talk the way I talk. Boy, after that, I ain't scared of nothing. Bitch, you bleed just like me. Whatever it's gonna be, bitch, it's gonna be. I'll pull up, you can pull up. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit no more, boy. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit, nigga. I straight blanked out after that shit. And I'm a man, I can say that shit, nigga. If you on that fuck shit, stay from around me. So we in this fucking bank, they feeding a nigga raviolis. Cause the police had 3-4 boats. 2 boats was going in Walmart. They done busted one that got into Walmart, but they was getting shit that wasn't getting damaged. So they come back with boo-boo raviolis and shit. The shit that they could save, like the shit that they could cook with, they had a generator. So they cooking raviolis like they cooking macaroni, cheese, and green peas, frying chicken in that bitch. They got noodles. They cooking noodles like they got pasta with shrimp Alfredo on that motherfucker. But that's all we had to fucking eat. We got bread in that bitch. We had crackers. Just like survival shit, man. So now it's like, man, we about to finally start moving y'all to high ground. They got all the people out of the jailhouse. They brought them to the ferry, and we about to get y'all up out of here. So now I'm looking at it like, damn. So they finally start calling people. Dog, we had from the 3rd to the 4th floor, because the reason banks was only 4 floors high and it had the roof. Dog, they had at least 300 people in that motherfucking bank, dog. I don't know how they did it. But they did it. They had people sleeping on the roof on that hot ass concrete. Then see when that sun came up, you ain't got no air, you ain't got no water. Nigga out there dying of starvation. That's what I'm saying. Niggas dying everywhere. Boy, we handled that heat index like a big dog. So I was like, man, hold the fuck up. So when they said this and they brought us to the ferry, our clothes still wet. One nigga went back to his house to get some green. Nigga did it too. Nigga swam across all that dirty ass water, went back to the apartments, come back with 2 pounds, had pills, had all kind of shit in that motherfucking bag. Dog, we got the We got on the bus. Bring us to the ferry. Go to the bus. Cause the ferry go from the East Bank to the West Bank. Get on the East Bank, go to the West Bank. West Bank ain't never been flooded, ain't never got touched. It just had wind damage and wind debris, like trees all over the way, roofs is blown off and shit. But it wasn't no flood. They still had lights, stores were still open. So I'm like, God damn, how the fuck they got? So now the East Bank getting fucking mad. Jefferson Parish always been the best parish. They take care of their parish. All these parishes, everybody already know ain't shit. Look at the jailhouse. Look how the dude just broke out of jail. All that. You think that shit gonna happen in Jefferson Parish? Hell no. So I was like, you know what? We get on the bus, clothes wet, and they saying, where y'all going at? Where we going at? Everybody asking questions. Shit, some going to Memphis, some going to Atlanta. They had an Atlanta bus, they had a Memphis bus, they had a Mississippi bus. I seen that Houston bus. I said, shit, I'm going to H-Town. I know H-Town got to pass through Baton Rouge. So I'm like, fuck, I'm getting on the H-Town bus. I could have got on Atlanta, Memphis, any one of them buses. You know what I'm saying? So I get on the Houston bus. They had like 4 Houston buses. So they waited till all 4 of us was following each other like it was a slab ride. Like they had a slab there in Houston where all the cars come out and show what they can do. The motorbike boys type shit. Then the 4 buses just riding straight up I-10. We stopped in Baton Rouge first. The River Center was packed. There's so many people walking around that bitch. They looking like zombies. Like, man, what I'm gonna do? I ain't got no money. Where I'm gonna get my next meal? So you got people pulling up, giving people shit, bringing food, bringing clothes. Man, get up out them clothes, man. You can fit these, big dog. You can do this. You can do that. You hungry, dog? They got the store right over there, man. I could bring you to get something to eat. So I'm like, man, hold up. Man, what the fuck are we doing, man? Like, I just broke down again. Like, why I said, I know this ain't no life for no nigga, man. Well, I don't know nobody in Houston, nigga. I got a couple of cousins in Port Arthur on my grandpa's side. You know, I got a few people from Texas, but I almost know where they at. Fucking, and they old, like, they my grandpa's sisters. Like, you know, they're my great aunties. I know them from when they come down here and there, but they don't come down too often for me to know where they at. If we take trips back and forth out there, unless it's a special day, or anniversary, or birthday, or something like that. So I was like, man, hold up, man, I don't know where nobody at. We ain't got no phone. What the fuck we gonna do? So they say, well, Baton Rouge overcrowded. Baton Rouge overcrowded. Where the fuck we gonna go? Damn, they put us back on the bus. Oh, the bus already said Houston. So why the fuck y'all stopping in Baton Rouge? Was mind-boggling to me. I never understood that. So everybody got back on the bus. These motherfuckers, I'm talking about we 4 buses deep coming straight to Houston. Dog, we get to Houston. Boy, I swear to God, it was like chaos. Boy, they had like 10, 15 buses just dropping people off as they already there. Niggas getting off the bus. They looking for their family members, trying to see where everybody at, who they know. I get off the bus. I ran to a few people. Man, I left before the shit happened. Man, you straight, Jay? I'm like, man, no, I ain't straight, man. I'm fucked up, man. I just lost everything, bitch. I ain't got $1 in my pocket. Nigga was telling me, man, we about to get how we live. You won't come? Hell no, man. My mind ain't as focused to be doing no shit like that right now, dog. I'm fucking shook. Plus, I got my stepson with me. You dig what I'm saying? I can't leave him out here like that, man. I ain't doing that shit like that, bro. He was like, man. I said, man, y'all go ahead, man. Whatever y'all got to do, man, it's cool. I said, I'm gonna just thug it out right now. So, bam, we get in the Astrodome. Dog, that bitch was a mess. I'm talking about people everywhere. They on a loudspeaker talking about Red Cross, FEMA, and all this dumbass shit. Nigga ain't worrying about none of that shit. Nigga trying to get out these clothes. Niggas hungry. Nigga ain't eating damn near a week and a half, 2 weeks. Man, what the fuck? I'm looking like JJ after I just was looking like Debo. I'm like, man, no fucking way in the world, man. It's hot. I'm disgusted. So they was like, man, they got people across the street by Fiesta and Ross. They giving out money so y'all can get y'all something to eat or woo woo. So me and my stepson and my brother-in-law and his son walked over there. First lady we run into was an old white lady, dog. I ain't gonna lie. She was in a Benz, a gold Benz with peanut butter seats in that bit. Y'all from New Orleans? Nah, if I was on that ignorant shit, what the fuck you think? You see how we look? Yeah, we from New Orleans. But me, I had to keep my humble because I don't disrespect my elder. I was like, yes, ma'am. She said, oh, baby, I'm so sorry. Y'all need anything? I was about to get on my ignorant. What the fuck you think? You know we lost everything, but I had to be humble. I don't respect my elders. I'm like, she gave us all $100 a piece. If y'all need anything else, just come back and let me know. But y'all could take those clothes off, go to Ross. They got Fiesta right there. Y'all could get y'all something to eat. Man, I went into Ross. That's when Shaq's was in Ross. They looked like them Harachis, like them Kobe's with the Shaq man on the side. I went bought me some Shaqs. I ain't gonna lie. I went and Ross bought me some polo pajamas, some boxers, some t-shirts, some socks, some high jeans. You dig? And it was hot as piss. I wasn't buying no jacket. And then I went to Fiesta and got me something to eat. Like I ain't boy. I was like, whoo. As we walking up and down the fucking strip, you feel what I'm saying? People just steady giving us money. People getting hotels. All the hotels are damn near jacked up and taken for the people who left early though. So I ain't really trip off that. So my partner, he saw me, he's like, man, where you going, bro? I said, man, shit, I'm about to go back in the Astrodome. He said, man, fuck that Astrodome. That nigga said, man, come over here. We got a hotel at the Holiday Inn right up the street. That nigga gave me his key, man. We about to move. We about to go try to get us a house. Like, try to rent us something, an apartment or something. I can't stand this bitch like that. And this one of the niggas who I used to be copping from, but the nigga had only saved like almost like I think he said he had 11,000 and he had like another 20. So that altogether that was like 31,000. So he popped me off some money, gave me the key to the room. He's like, man, if you need me, man, because he used to roll with my older cousin. He's like, man, if you need me, dog, just let me know. This is my number. He said, I'm around here looking for my people too. So I'm like, damn, man, I don't know nobody. So as I'm walking through the Astrodome now, I'm starting to see a few familiar faces. So I was like, ooh, ooh, ooh. I say, oh, man, what's up? What's up? Man, that's fucked up, dog. Everybody, like, they crying, they in distress. They won't kill themselves. I'm like, bruh, where they do that at? George Bush come 2, 3. That's why Kanye said, George, people don't give a damn about bad people. Come on, man. You saw how long it took that nigga to get down there. They didn't even see the fucking situation of what was happening. That nigga ain't coming that shit first happened, man. And that was the killer part too. Like, your own president ain't give a fuck about you. Everybody know they blew the fucking levees. Everybody. But it was wild in that motherfucker. I'm talking about it was just like a big ass jailhouse. Nigga ain't got nothing, nigga in survival mode. You put something down by your cot, you come back, that bitch gone. Nigga don't know who stole it. Nigga like, damn, man, I just bought this shit, man. They gonna stole my bag. Man. Oh, boy, nigga was hungry like vultures in that bitch. But yeah, I couldn't knock it, though. It was really getting how you live in that bitch. And I'm just sitting there, dog. So I went outside. My partner had some. At first, I was like, man, I don't want no weed, man. My head fucking smoke. I can't get high thinking like my head already gone. That boy had some gas though. He done found somebody out there that had. It wasn't no Reggie need. I said, boy, what the fuck? I said, boy, let me smell that shit. Man, this probably what I need. That nigga gave me like 2 of them bitches. I went right across the street to the gas station, rolled them bitches up, sat on that curb, looking in the sky like it was the end of the world. That weed got me right though. I ain't gonna lie. That gas had me, and they had purple all in the hair. I'm from New Orleans, bitch. We come up on sticks and steeds and kind bud. I was like, whoa, what kind of weed this is? Oh, this that Cali. That Cali? Well, I ain't never been to Cali. Cali said shit like I need to get to Cali. So boom. I'm saying all this praying to God about this shit, dog. And guess what? God answered my prayer. The girl who I was with for 8 years, her people was from Cali. Red Cross reached out, left their number to Red Cross. She was in Baton Rouge with her mom and them. That's where they brought them at, but they brought us to Houston. But Baton Rouge is overcrowded. So now we got to find a ride back from Houston to fucking Baton Rouge to get to them. Because we found them through Red Cross by them leaving a number or whatever. Her son and her brother and them left me. I'm roaming around that bitch looking for them because I done found where my people was in Mississippi and certain things like my grandparents who raised me. So they were like, you want me to come get you? I said, hell yeah, man. I said, man, I'm stuck out here, man. So while I'm looking for them to get them a ride to go with us, to go to Baton Rouge, because I told them I had found my girl at the time. Her son and her brother already done got on the bus and went back that way. But I cussed them niggas out, bro. I called them everything but the child of God when I got down there. Man, y'all niggas hold, man. Y'all could have came got. But we ain't see you, bitch. You know I was in a hotel. I told you the dude gave me the key. Y'all was just in a hotel, but y'all done roamed out there to try to get more money. The whole while y'all done jumped on the fucking bus and went to Baton Rouge because y'all done found your sister and your mama, and y'all didn't tell a nigga nothing. But I'm already in survival mode. I done ran into so many niggas I went to school with, so many niggas on my project. Nigga, we just out there thugging in public now. I ain't even tripping. So I feel more comfortable. I'm just like, down. So when the nighttime comes, instead of me going in that Astrodome, I go back to that room. My dog said, man, look, I rented this room for a whole month. I pay about 900 to 1,000. Man, you can stay in this bitch long as you want, man. And if you fall short, just let me know. I come pay again. Salute to my nigga Allie K. He know what I'm fucking talking about, man. My nigga Allen, that was one of my cousin right-hand mans in the game. So, boom. I come back out. I go to Red Cross every time I come out. And it was like, you go there to check and see if people called or left a message. And they was like, yeah, your girlfriend left a message, Latita Morris, and your grandfather, Jonathan Segura. They all left a message. They left a number for you to call. So I'm like, cool, I'm about to call them. That's how my grandpa came and got me. Now, my son, I only had one kid at the time. My oldest son, they brought them way to San Antonio. And I ain't tripped. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't tripped. I was more worried about him anyway, because when Katrina hit, he was 2 years old. I was worried about my baby. So I was like, damn, bro, I wonder if my son made out. My cousin called me. Yeah, man, we the one saved him. My cousin had a landline. All cell phones was off down there. The shit was so messed up. But if you had a house phone that plug up in the wall, a real phone, you could still dial out. He was like, yeah, we the one saved your son, made sure he was straight. You see what I'm saying? And at that time, my son used to have asthma attacks. His breathing was messed up a lot, you know. So I was like, damn. My grandpa came, where you want to go? Where you want to go to San Antonio by Chris? Because by him born on Christmas, we called him Chris for short. You dig? So I was like, nah, man. I said, I got to make sure that girl kid got back to her. Because at this time, I don't know they down there. But when I called her, she ain't much tell me, yeah, Rashad and them on the way down here. I got in touch with them. She just told me where she was. And she was like, get down here. Because our people sending for her. But she ain't tell me where we was going. So my grandpa dropped me off in fucking Baton Rouge. The police telling us it's packed. They not letting nobody in that motherfucker. So I'm telling the police, man, you crazy, man. This is my family. Like on some real nigga shit. My family up in here. I gotta just see if they all right and make sure they in there. He gonna say, well, we're not letting nobody in. But I opened that back door and broke out that bitch like I was running from the cops. My grandpa hollering, hey, where you going? So I thought they was gonna chase me. Them bitches ain't chasing me though. I took out on it. Pew! Bitch, I'm gone. I thought Booye was behind the nigga. And anybody from New Orleans know about Booye. Man, I broke out. Bam! And I ran, and I ran the opposite way and came all the way back around. So soon when I come back around, the River Center, right there where everybody was, they got a hill, and that's where the Mississippi River at, by the casino right there by the water. First nigga I run into was my nigga Marshall. Everybody said, damn, Jay, where you coming from? What you running for? I said, man, the bitch is talking about this bitch packed, but this is my family. I'm trying to see my family up in here. But it was nighttime. It was after 9 o'clock. So they shut the doors down at 9. Whoever outside, they just outside. Boy, we done flighted so many days in that project, boy, we ain't worrying about going no inside. Boy, we gonna treat this bitch like we in the hallway hustling. So, man, Marshall said, I got some green. Man, roll that shit up there, man, because I ain't got nothing. Man, we out there chilling, smoking, sitting on the levee, catching a little breeze. And I swear to God, dog, 7 o'clock came. Marshall was like, man, at 7 o'clock, they open the doors up. Then you could go up in there, wash off, brush your teeth, get you something to eat. They got food in there. I said, man, I ain't want no motherfucking food right now, man. My fucking head is smoking. Bam, soon that door opened up, I walked in there. Like 3 cots, soon you walk in. They right there, sitting right there. So I told my stepson, I said, man, you niggas jive, dog. Y'all niggas left me out there. Why y'all didn't tell me y'all was leaving? Man, we came back to the room, but you was gone. Bitch, y'all didn't come back to the room because I ain't come out the room till after 12 o'clock that night because people still be hanging out in the park and I just walk around and shit looking like zombies. So when I came out looking for y'all to see if y'all was coming back to the room, because when I go to sleep, I put the latch on the door. I was in that room for like 4 days already. But when I seen them niggas weren't coming back, I'm like, they must be sleeping in the Astrodome. Why would they sleep in the Astrodome? My dog left us a whole hotel with 2 beds in this bitch. Ain't no nigga no homo on them. Y'all better one at one end. If y'all want to sleep next to niggas, you sleep on that end, I sleep on this end. At least we comfortable in AC and got TVs to watch. We ain't had shit to do in the Astrodome, but look stupid. So nigga just sit there thinking about it. He was like, man, I told Mike, he was saying his own because his own name Mike. I told Mike that you was gonna be mad. I ain't mad. I'm just saying, dog, you my responsibility, dog. If something had happened to you, that shit would have been on my conscience. That's all I'm saying. There's ways that you go around doing things that just don't leave a nigga in the blind like that. And I'm walking around looking for y'all, and y'all niggas way in Baton Rouge. That's all I'm saying. So they was like, how you get down here? I said, man, my grandpa had to come get me away from Mississippi. Then they had to go around because New Orleans was still fucked up. So they had to go up, come back down, come around, then pick me up from Houston, do the same shit. So maybe a 6-hour drive from Houston, because that's how long it is, like 6 hours in 30 minutes. You did to get to Mississippi from Houston. Them motherfuckers we had to go all the way around, add an extra 2-3 hours on it. So I was already tired. I jumped out that fucking car and broke out on their head. So I said, Grandpa, I told my grandpa, I said, man, y'all can go back. I'm gonna just stay here. And police come. That's when I jumped out, running to them that morning. She come out the bathroom. She started crying, like, gave me a hug. Like, I said, man, look, I tried my best, baby. I said, gotta start over now. So she wasn't tripping. First thing she hit me with, well, we about to go. We just wait for them to call our name. Hold up, where y'all about to go? I just got here. Where y'all going at? I'm asking questions. That motherfucker said, California. I say, who y'all know in Cali? Oh, my mama, people from California. They sent us 11 tickets. Now you can come or you can stay. Shit, you know, hey, we try. I'm coming when we leaving. Shit, when they call us, they're gonna bring us to the airport in Baton Rouge, and we're gonna fly out and we're gonna go to California. And that's just what the fuck happened. They dropped us off on 9. I was scared to death because guess what day we had to fly out? 9/11. So you know I was scared. I said, let me see an Arab on this bitch. I'm gonna poke their ass up, bitch. I'm gonna bite their face off. I don't give a fuck, bitch. You gonna have rabies fucking with me, bitch, because I've been in that water. I ain't getting no tetanus shot yet. Bitch, I'm gonna kill one of you bitches. Come fucking with me. Try to blow a plane up now. Because you know natural disasters, they always trying to depopulate a nigga. That's their main thing, depopulation. So I'm always thinking, I'm going to think of me. So I'm just looking like, man, let me see a nigga on here with a fucking dashiki on or anything, bitch. I'm sitting right next to you, bitch. I'm mad, but I'm happy because I'm going to Cali. Nigga, we drop off in San Francisco. Her people came in a fucking. It was 2005. That nigga had a 2005 Yukon Denali. That bitch was plush. I'm looking like, nigga, this how y'all living out here? Hell yeah, I should have been came out here. Fuck that. That boy was looking at me, start laughing, because you know I keeps it real and I bring the jokes. I make people laugh. We already fucked up as it is. So I'm trying to make everybody happy and laugh. So they know I'm a joker. So I'm just sitting in that bitch. Man, let me see this bitch, man, to go get something to eat. He laughing. You got license? Hell yeah, I got license, but I ain't had license at first. I showed that nigga ID. That nigga see I out, man. He said, then out here, if you drive people car and you're not on the insurance and you don't have a California license, you can have a license. They're going to take my car because you're not on my insurance and you don't have a California. I said, damn, y'all strict like that? Shit, I'm going to go home. That's what I said, like, trying to make a joke about it. All her people came over there. People pulled up at the house. They greeted us. We eating In-N-Out burgers, big fat ass boy. Eating about 4 weeks. Feel like I was fucking that shit up. Like I'm serious, boy. Like I ain't ate in years. Then y'all want some more? Y'all want something to drink? Y'all smoke? Man, what kind of weed y'all got? Oh my son, some people say my son. Some people say my nephew. They coming over here to meet y'all, and they bringing drinking weed. They call it drink. I'm like. And they ain't talking about no syrup type shit. They be really drinking. So I'm like, all right, bring it on then. I'm sitting there waiting. I got my clothes on. I'm looking fresh. I got me some clothes to put on. I don't smell like ass no more. I got a toothbrush to brush my teeth. I'm like, ooh, I feel so good. The AC blowing. I'm putting me to sleep. I went in the back room, took a nap, and it was like, Jovan here. That was one of her cousin's names. That boy pulled up with like 8 ounces of grapes. Oh my God. Jesus Christ. I said, Christmas done came early. The boy said, what up, cuz? What up, cuz? I was like, what up, cuz? What that is you got? I smelled that shit before he even opened the door on the van. Them niggas ride 18 vans out there on 24s and 26. They dope they shit out too. They remind, and a lot of people them from in Oakland migrated from the South for better life, for better living, even though cost of living high. And they doing their fucking thing out there. That's why I always salute my town business. So we go to the Fruitvale district, right there on Brooksdale and all that. I'm looking at this nigga, I'm like, hold up. Boy, you could ride around. They went to tell him about cannabis cards and yeah, it's legal out here. It's legal. Shit, I'm legal too then. What's up, cut? Dabbed that boy. That nigga gave me like a nice little chunk of that shit. He said, what y'all smoke? How y'all smoking? But we smoke switches and Phillies out here. I said, shit, we smoke keep moving, dog. Y'all ain't got no keep moving, no natural leaf or nothing. You're like, nah, it's on this fillers and switches out here. Well, shit, I take what I could take. Man, bust that bitch down. Man, them niggas put sevens in the fucking long ass fillet, blowing them bitches. I said, y'all be wasting all that weed? Like, that's some good weed. He said, man, we used to this shit. That's how we smoking that Bama. He called that shit Bama. Man, you can rip that shit all you want. That shit to get me high. So I was like, yeah, it's Bama, but fuck, it do the job. Man, I rolled that bitch up, boy. I fell right back to sleep. That's how powerful that shit was. Every time I hit it, I'm choking. I'm thinking he trying to kill me. The slip something on my. I went and told my girl, man, the nigga trying to kill me out there. She's like, what? I said, man, I don't know what kind of green that is. That shit ain't no regular weed though. He was like, nah, man. Hey, I'm telling you, this is what we smoke out here, dog. We grow our own shit. We got cannabis stores and you could go to the store and buy this shit. You just need this card. He showed me that card. Man, how can I get one of them cards? He said, shit, 150. But I never wound up getting no card. But anyway, I wound up staying out there from 2005 to 2009 until I had to come back and get my son. It did, because like I say, my son was 2 years old. And that's a story for another day. You feel me? That's how that shit happened, dog. Like, I got so many wild stories. I can't even must tell y'all. You dig? But that shit was crazy. And I don't wish that on nobody, man. So everybody that survived that shit, that was strong enough to stand together, knowing how the city was before that shit happened, trying to get at each other, man, I commend y'all with all my heart, man. We should have just kept pushing. Some people went back home, some people didn't. You know, some people went back home because they had real business, real houses. People that was renting stayed away for better lives, man. And that's how you get what you got right now. And I run into people every day. The only thing they be wanting to hear me say, what's up, baby? When I say that, what's up, baby, they know you from New Orleans. They're going to be like, no, you got to be from New Orleans the way you say that, baby. I love the way y'all say that, baby. Cougars and all. They be loving on the nigga. When, what's up, baby? Well, I'm telling you, dog, you get rich when you first came out here, but you wasn't catching on. Man, I'm talking about I had cougars coming. Look, man, you want to do this? You want to do that? Here you go. Here you go. I had a cougar in California give me like 3,500, 4 racks. That's like $7,500. I would split that with my family. She was trying to get at me. She knew I had a girl, but I was telling her, man, I can't do that, man. I'm already fucked up. You dig what I'm saying? But I had gave a little rundown about Wooty Woo, the area we was in on that Wooty Woo. So I was like, man, shit, I'm just trying to get on, man. If it's popping like that around here, shit, I just need to touch something just so I can get back on my feet so I can help my family. Nobody had no job. We had just, her people had brought us to Walmart because Red Cross had came through for us. FEMA ain't pop us off. So they put a few dollars on top of the Red Cross. So we went back to Walmart, got buku shit, air mattresses. I'm talking about like shit to eat, clothes, hygienes, and I'm just looking like, man, this cougar came through like a big dog, bro. And this thing was so fine, so fucking fine. I just couldn't break. I couldn't leave my girl for a dope. I let her know off the dump. She was like, babe, we got money, man. We own house out. And anybody know about Oakland, California, even much in the hood part, houses 3, 4, 500,000. So you just imagine how the uppity in the areas that where the real people have money, how much them houses gonna start off. I seen the house was 324,000. I say for that, I said, man, you get a house like that in Louisiana down south for $80,000, $75,000, and I was like, no. So when she put that 7,500 in my hand, I just went pop my family off. I ain't got me something to work with and do what I do, but I did. I used to look out for. I say, look, I'm gonna give you your money back. She said, nah, babe, I'm feeling you, man, and you know you good people. And she said, you funny as hell too. I like a good laugh, so it's like you paying me to be a comedy nigga for you or something. Fuck. But her people had so much fucking money, so much money. She wasn't even worrying about that fucking money. First she come with the 3,500, then she come back with the 4 racks. I was like, ooh, I'm back on. I'm back on. And that's how it went, dog. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, but to all you fucking role player, G-string, dick in the booty ass, dick suckers, stay the fuck out of my way, nigga. Or get ran over, nigga. I'm telling you, don't come messing with me with that role player. And Ken James, your name speak for itself. Pushis, your name speak for itself. And Tuka the fool explains everything. Everybody give me some rest, dog, because I got to go to sleep. I got about 5 hours, 6 hours before I got to get up to go to work. Just want to come in here and chop it up with y'all. I gave y'all 3.5 hours. You dig? Much love to everybody. Hit that like button for my nigga Ticket. Y'all go hard in the paint for my niggas. Go hard for the whole LDBC. Everybody, y'all know who it is. There's so many people to come, but it's an army over here. It's not a nation. It's an army, nigga, and we ready for war. So salute everybody, man. I hope y'all have a blessed day, and I'm out this thing.